The biggest rip. I think it might have been too soon. Hello. I'm on the other side of the table this week. And on that side of the table, that actually looked really good. I'm not going to lie. We have a special guest, Mitch, the normal host of this show, wanted to switch sides of the table for some reason. How's it going?
Well, that was a good show.
Someone needs to weekend at Bernie's me and just kind of move me around.
Just marionette.
And we need intern Nate to get his hands a little dirty.
Vape God.
I'm sorry. Intern God.
I'm fine.
You're the vape turn.
The vape turn?
Jesus.
Nate the vape turn.
The in God?
The in-ape?
I don't think it works either way.
The vape.
Am I really the guest today, or
I don't know what you're whatever I am normally. So what am I usually? I'm on that
I'm
side
not
of the
answering
table.
that.
That's what I thought. Turn my what?
You're unkind and
Oh yeah, probably don't want that on.
demonic.
There we go. I'm probably the nicest guy that's ever stepped foot on the planet.
The idea I got this idea. I think it was Alex said last week. He said, "Why don't you shake things up?" And I don't think he gave any suggestions, but I was saying, it might have been even before this. You said you were going to phase me out. And I thought, well, we might as well start then.
Yeah,
and then you can just take this over, and then I'll just leave.
We're doing like a Marvel thing here. This is phase 1. This is the intro into phase 2. We're actually introducing Black Panther on the show next week.
Oh, my God.
He's getting his own podcast. But anyway... Yeah, you've been saying for a while that you wanted to see what it's like to be a guest.
Mm-hmm.
Which you are in the guest chair. You're not in my normal chair, so you are a guest. So tell us about yourself, Mitch. You always ask other people to tell us about themselves, so you tell us about yourself.
No one's ever asked me this.
Okay.
I'm
asking now.
This seems like a desperate ploy on my part to get more attention. It's not.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
I promise.
You've never been on a date and someone's like, well, tell me about yourself, Mitch.
No one's cared enough to ask.
Damn,
That's always where it goes downhill for me.
That's crazy.
No, and that's not like a sadness thing. I hope everyone can hear me. It doesn't.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You might need to just adjust the volume on the thing.
Yeah.
The one guest one week was like, oh, it's so loud.
It's so loud. There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Me, there's nothing special about me. I've never been asked that before. No one's ever said, tell us about yourself. I think I did once when I was filling out a dating profile.
What did you put there?
I said...
I don't know if this was a long time ago. I don't know if you
I said I have $200,000 in GTA Online.
Nice.
And then I said, oh, you mean in real life? Oh, no, I play Grand Theft Auto in real life. If you really want to know something about me, I had, you guys know, but I had a brand new pain today, so that's great. I woke up with like this really bad pain in the back of my leg, and it went away as I walked it off, but...
Maybe it's a tumor.
Like yours that got removed?
Dude, is it too soon to like show everybody the scar? Or do you have a
It's
scar?
probably not healed yet.
I have stitches.
Okay, so you don't want to take the bandage off.
I could take the bandage off and show my gross ass.
Show the goop.
Grossness.
Oh,
The goopy wound.
Goopy.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
it's
should
basically...
put a link to the picture in the description so that people can not have to be like, ugh.
Yeah, we'll have a content warning. 18 plus to enter.
that'd be fun. That's gonna be the first picture on our Patreon. It's
Oh
like
my God.
when you pay us $5 a month, this is what you get: a picture of BJ's gash.
Oh,
Oh, God.
just the behind the scenes, truly, of Icy Drive. We just get to look at that.
Under the table.
Just
Hey, you want to see under the table?
Oh my God, just have an under table cam.
You can see my leg.
Oh,
I've been saying that. We could stream live onto Pornhub
Oh my God.
of the under the table and the live on Facebook of the over the table.
Jesus God! So like every itch gets a couple of thousand views.
Every time I play footsie with you under the table.
You did it a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say you did it without me noticing yesterday. Like all of a sudden I was entrapped.
Tuesday?
Entrapment is my
Yesterday.
specialty.
I don't do that on purpose, right? Like that's actually like a disorder I have.
You forget,
Where I
just, like,
forget-
forget a day it happened.
I have memento disease where I can't form new memories, so
Oh shit!
whenever
Is that the
I
scientific term for that?
no, I mean, no, that's from the movie. The whole
No, I know.
premise of the movie is like you can't form new
No,
memories.
I know.
So
I was saying like
I don't think that's the scientific name.
they just
I'm
named
pretty
it
sure it's
after the
not.
movie because it was so accurate.
Memento disease. Yeah, that's how great Christopher Nolan is. He makes new diseases. What do you want to know about me? Like specifics.
Just in general. What's the worst? Because I'm going to base this off an event that happened to me today, or it might have been last night. What's the worst thing a girl's ever, like, just the most stupidly not offensive, but like oh God, I fucking hate you, like the thing they've ever said to you.
Were they trying to intentionally hurt my feelings,
No,
or was
like-
it something they said by accident that caused me to hurt?
Something they said, it didn't even necessarily have to hurt your feelings, but something you said, like they said, and then you're just like, oh, I kind of don't want to talk to you. Like after they just said one thing.
Like the ultimate red flag.
Yeah, here, I'll give mine. So I was talking to, she might be watching this because she does occasionally watch the podcast. This girl, me and her went on a couple dates like a year or 2 years ago. And we occasionally just talk every once in a while, like just as friends or whatever. Say, hey, what's up? How's it going? Blah, blah. And I made a joke. I was like, well, what did I say? We were joking around. I was like, yeah, I'm going to die alone. She's like, yeah, me too. Haha. I'm like, oh, well, just like jokingly, like, oh, let's get married. Just move in with me. Like joking. And she's like, no, I don't like your place. I have too high standards for where you live. I was like, fuck you. Like, what a fucking, like basically, like, I don't know where you live. I'm too good for you, basically. It's like, bitch, no, you ain't. I'm the fucking best there is.
I could definitely see how that would hurt,
It didn't hurt. It was just
or
like, ugh.
just kind of toss you off a little bit. Personally, if I'm looking at it from my perspective, my brain worked a little different from that. I would think she was kind of saying, well, maybe if we get to work a little bit, and in a year from now or whatever, if she was even if she was joking, maybe like you two could compromise and get something that fits both your standards. Maybe that's what she was kind of getting at. Like,
No, we're not
I don't
gonna
want to
date.
live in this place, but like maybe we could get our own place.
Well, we're not going to date anyway. It doesn't
Okay.
really matter. It just was like, listen here, fucking rich parents that still lives at home at whatever age you are.
Oh.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying. That is pretty dumb. If with that little bit of backstory, yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Key
gotta, like-
elements missing.
Yeah, sorry without the backstory. Yeah, sorry, but it's like I hate people like that. Like the people that like live at home until they're fucking 30, and then they're always like, oh, why don't you have a nice car?
Yeah.
What? It's like because I didn't have fucking everything given to me.
There's a lot of people I've realized. Like I used to feel pretty bad about like certain milestones in my life if I wasn't met by a certain age, like the nice car or the nice barbecue pit or the nice landscaped yard or something, and then like I would just feel bad and immediately take it on as a selfish burden. Like, oh, I fucked up. I'm a piece of shit now. Therefore, because I'm comparing myself to this person. Mm-hmm. And no matter how many times someone tells you you can't compare yourself to people, I think that's harder than easier said than done or whatever.
Yeah.
But as I looked harder, you have to look at the key element, like you said, which is she still lives at home, so she's got nice shit. Whereas I'm looking at the guy who's got the nice barbecue pit. Oh, he's married. Okay, like that's an explanation. He's got a second income. Another guy who's got the fucking awesome car. Oh, he still lives with his parents at 40. Okay, and that is actually an honest to God instance of somebody I work with. That is not like just a made up detail. Like I know somebody who I work with is 40, lives with their parents still, like they're 80s or 90s or some shit.
I mean,
and he's got the nicest car ever, but he's
And like, I don't want to be that guy. Like, whatever, living with your parents till you're fucking till they die. Whatever. Like, if that's how your family is, then whatever. But if you're the kind of guy who sits there living with their parents when they're 40 and being like, well, look what I fucking got and you don't have it. It's like, yeah, it's because you spend fucking $100 a month on rent and that's your only expense because your mom still fucking makes you dinner every night. Like, can't fucking sit here and say that we're on the same level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And as hard as it is, I guess it may take a little bit of like work or self-training, but it's imperative for your own mental, like, I don't want to say health, but like mental anguish to try to not think about that. Like, focus on you and like improve you and say like, okay, where do I want to be in like a year? Where do I go from there? And like just get there and try your best and don't be like that little prick.
Fuck 'em.
But as far as your question with like the hardest thing or the worst thing a girl's ever said to me, it's hard to remember. I've had some pretty terrible shit said to me. Kind of just falls away from me. Like, I can't think of like a specifically bad thing. I had someone once tell me within the last year that I will sleep with you any night. Sleep with, yeah, they didn't use that word, but I'll sleep with you any night, but I never want you to meet my dad. Meaning,
Well, at least they're
like,
honest.
well, it was after we had been seeing each other for a number of weeks, and we had a well-established, I'll say, physical relationship. I don't know why I'm holding everything, all the swear words.
Now
back
you're the
today.
guest, so you're
Yeah,
censoring yourself.
yeah. I don't know why, but we had this nice relationship going, and we were just kind of joking around about like, would you ever want to officially be a couple? I said, well, I'll do you any day of the week, but I'll never have you meet my dad. He's like, you're too much of like a, I don't know, like a bad person, but like she's like, you're just
Playboy.
too much of a non-man. She didn't say that, but I knew what she meant.
One of those.
That's actually one of the key factors in like me saying I'm not gonna have any more one night stands, and I'm gonna, next time I sleep with somebody, it's gonna mean something.
Gonna buckle down.
I tell myself
Yeah.
that all the time.
Well, if it's something you want, then it'll come easier. Get it?
Oh,
Heyo.
got him. Yeah, I get what you're saying. What the fuck's the Google guide today? What is that supposed to be?
It's 174th anniversary of the guy who invented chips.
That seems very inaccurate
Let's take a look.
because the guy who is it actually what it is? Oh fucking.
Mexican
Mother-
waiter who believed to be an inventor of nachos. Oh, he was
What?
pretty right.
I'll take half credit.
What'd you say? 124?
No, it was like 170 something. Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Was it way off?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb here and say a guy born in 1895. Or was that 1895?
Yeah.
Probably didn't invent cheese and chips together.
But nachos is not that. Nacho is the specific style of chip. It's a nacho chip.
No, that's a tortilla chip.
All right.
Isn't nachos just a combination of tortilla chips and cheese?
I guess it could be.
Or
Let's
like
see.
a melted cheese? Siri, what's the definition of nacho?
What's the definition of nacho? It's not your fucking business.
BJ, you weren't there, but Siri piped up during Jared and Mackenzie's wedding.
Did it?
Yeah.
Was it like during the I object part? Anybody here?
No.
Kind of.
Oh,
Hello.
It was during the, like when the priest was talking.
Yeah, and
was pretty great.
he said, I don't know whose phone it was. It might have been like an iPad to run the music.
I
but
think it was the DJ's phone,
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Or like that they had like an Alexa hooked up to it or something.
Yeah, and the priest made a really good time joke. He says, if that was an objection, it doesn't count. That was maybe the shortest ceremony I've ever been to.
Dude,
it was, we
yes.
sat down,
It was very
they walked the
fast.
aisle, they kissed, and then they walked back. Like,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
maybe
like
15 minutes.
Without the mass, basically.
yeah.
I love those ones. My brothers, I think both did that, and it was like, thank you. It's like 15
Plus
minutes.
it was like, because we were like outside in the heat.
Oh, it was an outdoor wedding?
Yeah, and the sun was just beating down.
Did you notice the cloud covered him right as this?
Yeah,
And I'm like, it's going to rain. And as soon as we got back in, it was sunny. And then 20 minutes later, it downpoured.
Yeah.
But like, we were kept, it got like maybe 5 degrees cooler. Just a little bit.
it was, well, the cloud cover really helped a lot.
I sat next to Ryan. He goes, dude, I'm not doing so good. And he like held out his arms and they're just soaking through the fabric. I sweat a little bit, but like, dude, he was drenched. It looked like he got out of the bath.
It's because both you guys had like suit jackets on.
Yup.
I did not have a jacket for mine. I'm like, no, it's too
Yeah.
hot out today.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
too hot.
I try to wear, even in more formal occasions, like as few layers as I can if I'm going to be outside.
Yeah.
Like, why would you wear?
Dude, Ryan had a vest on too underneath.
That was messed up. Like, I had
That's-
one shirt. That, was it.
rough. Yeah, you were pretty appropriately dressed.
And it was white. Well, for, keeping cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the heat absorbent because I was all in black.
Yeah. Bold choice.
I haven't been to a wedding in a while. I think Nick's wedding was the last wedding I was at.
Probably. It was a fun wedding.
That was a fun wedding. Anyway, let's not bring that thing back up again. That wedding went south. What else is new, Mitch? What's going on in your life?
In my life?
Mm-hmm.
I'm considering moving
Ooh, where?
to Fond du Lac.
Do it.
Do it.
Well, when my lease is up.
Of course.
Which will be in December.
Well, like we were saying, just sublease your apartment.
No. I refuse to live with somebody.
No, sublease
No,
it where
sublease
you
it.
just have someone take over your contract, basically.
Oh.
You rent it out to somebody else.
Well,
It's an
wouldn't
option.
mind
The hard part is just finding someone. Although how far into it are you? Probably like halfway done with it.
over halfway.
Yeah,
It's
so,
like
like,
just till December.
It'd probably be pretty easy to find someone to get a short term.
The plan originally was to go into the landlady's office and ask if they do month to month.
Right.
And then, so that way I'm going to wait till like April maybe even March or February. Just like, I don't feel like moving in the bitter cold. I've done that and it sucks. And, like I've fallen before carrying shit in the
Right.
snow and it hurts. It's like,
yeah.
and on the ice and stuff. And it's giving me a little shell shock from it. And I don't want to relive that. That and just, I don't want to move in the cold. And I don't like setting stuff in the salty ground.
Right.
Driving back and forth.
Moving in the cold is the
weather.
best though, because when it cools you off from getting sweaty from carrying all that shit.
Or you sweat and get the chills.
And then you get pneumonia.
Yep, dude, I did that hunting one year.
Oh.
Got the I
had pneumonia.
started sweating. Oh, I got pneumonia once in like April when I was like in 4th grade, like 10 years old. But I got the chills and shit while I was hunting once because I didn't take anything off, and I just sat there like uncontrollably shivering, just scaring all the fucking deer away.
Once you start, you can't. It's like you can't stop.
Yeah.
Back inside.
It's like it soaks into your skin and nerves and shit, and it rattles you to your core. And you can't get warm.
Like when it's that like sleet, and so you're just within 5 seconds you're instantly soaking wet and it's like freezing. Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, and it's not cold enough to snow, so it just kind of blows off you. It just sticks on you. Yeah, any exposed
wet.
skin, you're fucked. Even in the jacket, you're fucked, and then it soaks through eventually. Like nothing is 100% waterproof. Yeah,
That's why it's all. What would you rather be in, the hot or the cold?
the cold, 100%. I know that
Yeah.
goes against what I just said, but
No, I agree because it's like
Cold, you can keep putting stuff on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can keep putting stuff on. I can use hand warmers. I can stand next to the exhaust of a vehicle if I have to or something. That's what I do a lot at work in the winter. Is I'll stand next to like a excavator or something and just like warm my hands up with the exhaust. And it's
smell isn't bad either.
oh, it's terrible. And then I feel like shit because I'm inhaling much carbon monoxide. But it's better than like all you can do is drink water when you're out in the heat.
Yeah.
And that's not very good for you. So
My reasoning is, in the cold, you can forget you're cold. You not easily, but you can like put it out of your mind that you're cold and just kind of shake. But in the heat, you can't forget you're hot. And there's no relief.
It's oppressive.
Yes, there's no relief either because if it surrounds you and it's especially humid, it's hard to breathe. In the cold, you can still at least breathe even if you're cold. I mean, obviously for the hypothermia aspect, yeah, it's kind of shitty. But with the heat, I would rather. I don't know how long it takes to go into hypothermia, but I'm pretty sure getting heat sickness or like heat stroke is way faster.
well,
I'm assuming.
if you get into water, then hypothermia can set in like
Even
30
faster,
seconds.
yeah.
But we're talking about normal conditions.
My dad said he got a touch of heat stroke once, and like you hallucinate and shit. And he told me what that actually was, and that's actually like the fluid that's holding your brain up in your skull.
Starts to
It
dry
starts
out, I
to
think.
boil.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
It just starts drying out.
Or it maybe. It could.
I don't
be.
know about boiling. It probably starts inflaming a little. It starts pressing in on your brain
expanding.
like a concussion. Yeah. Because I had that once when I was younger, where I got heat stroke or what was it? Heat exhaustion, heat stroke.
Heat
whatever.
exhaustion comes first.
Yeah, I got some. I almost got. Well, I was pretty close to heat stroke then because I was like super sick after going to the Dells one day when I was young. So we were out all day and
Yep.
I was not having it afterwards.
Yeah, I remember in middle school, we'd get dropped off by the bus like 15 to 30 minutes before before they let us into the school, even in the winter, like if it was 0 degrees. Because they only, back then, I don't know if it's still this way, but negative was the only time they'd cancel school. But if it was 0 degrees, still going to school. So we'd have to stand outside until they let us in 5 minutes before school started. So we would, literally, me and my friends would huddle around, and I would just sit there and close my eyes and be like, I'm on a beach somewhere. And I would actually feel warmer just thinking about, even though at that time I'd never been to a beach, so it's weird. Or like a nice, I've never been to Florida at this time. But it's like, yeah, I would just imagine like, man, I'm somewhere warm, and you actually can kind of push the cold out of your body somehow, however that works.
For short duration.
Yeah, I don't think I'll survive based on that. But at least I'm less uncomfortable.
Mentally, you're a little more comfortable, and that's like, you just got to keep doing that until you reach somewhere safe or warm, and in that case, it's like you're shivering cold outside. It's like, where's the only refuge? In a fucking school? Ugh. Like, oh my God, it's like frying pan to the fire.
So that's comfort-wise. Where would you rather have to survive? Like if you get dropped, Bear Grylls style, either in a winter environment or a hot environment.
Bear Grylls style, so he has access to hotels.
Exactly. Right next to the road. Fine, I'm sorry, Survivor Man style.
Get a real survivalist here.
I thought he had dropped in.
Heat. I think I would pick heat for that.
For surviving?
Yeah.
Because I can make shade. I can find and make shade. I can find
Then you have to deal with
water.
all the insects.
At night, that's the worst.
No,
like, I'm naked and afraid. Like, the biggest thing that makes me squirm is the bugs.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Bugs up your ass cheeks.
But the thing is, that's one thing. But if you're talking survival-wise in like a harsh, cold environment, where are you going to find food?
Yeah.
There's not. I mean, yeah, sure, you might see a snow rabbit or something every once in a while, but like,
How you gonna catch
yeah,
it?
definitely
Too?
a
there's
little-
no trees to kind of, like,
a little
you're
more
on a mountain.
difficult. A little more difficult.
You eat the moss that grows 10 feet under the snow. You have to dig
Just
for it,
go
bitch.
find a Bigfoot.
A Yeti?
And then water's a problem
Have
too,
them,
because
Yeah.
eating snow isn't good.
You
for
can't do that, yeah.
What?
You can get like frostbite on your stomach and shit.
Yeah.
snow?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just grab it and melt it off in your hands.
Cold
first.
water is actually really bad. Like, if you're out in the heat and you drink cold water,
Oh, yeah, it's
that's
super
terrible.
bad. Well, it'll
for you.
start like making your stomach like contract
Yeah.
really fast.
And it can, I don't know what the term is, but I saw a video where a guy was like bleeding out of his ears and stuff.
Oh.
And he was like talking like he wasn't in the hospital or anything. He's like, yeah, I didn't believe them when they said I shouldn't drink cold water when I'm outside working on a hot day. But,
my God.
Yep. And he's like, his nose is bleeding. But yeah, it makes it fucks with your body really bad. If it's like ice cold water.
Yeah.
So yeah, I try to like,
Christ.
I put ice in my water at the beginning of the day, and I kind of try to leave it in the sun a little bit, so
Well,
that
you
when
just
I
let
need
it
to drink it.
Well, you just let it sit,
Yeah.
and then it'll mellow out to more room temperature eventually.
Yeah, but, room temperature water is fucking gross.
It is gross. It really is.
It's weird. I always keep a bottle next to my bed, and when I first open it, it tastes great. It's room temp.
Dude, and then it just tastes like shit.
It tastes like shit later. It gets stale, yeah. Isn't that weird?
I saw a meme about that. It was
The
like
little girl from the signs is right.
It was like
It's contaminated.
like water flavor is just whatever temperature it is.
Yeah. That's
Like
true.
it's weird how it tastes
I
completely.
think it's just the microbes that grow in there over time.
I saw a meme where it said that why does water taste so much better at 2 in the morning, right when you wake up, and said that's when it's ripe.
Post-sex water might be the best. Like
Post-sex soda.
when you're bang. Oh God, if you want to fucking die.
No, dude.
Like that's all I would do is puke right away.
You telling me that you done. You telling me you don't want to grab a crisp Mountain Dew.
I don't know what kind of
You crack that can, and your girl gets next to you, and you just pour it all over
You
each
are
other.
definitely. That is your addiction.
I don't know what kind of low energy ass fucking sex you're having. But when I'm done, I don't want to be drinking sugar. I want, as much as I love soda. When I'm done having sex, it's like I need to rehydrate. That was 3 hours of fucking,
You need.
Yeah,
You need the electrolytes.
3 hours.
that was 12 hours of pumping my
Oh my
massive
god.
bear cock.
There was a show called Eastbound and Down with Danny McBride, and I didn't see this part, but apparently Will Ferrell's got a couple episode cameo, and this took him probably a world record number of takes to get right. Like even Will Ferrell breaks sometimes. And there's a part where he's talking about him and his mom having sex and is letting his kid watch, and he goes.
Him and his wife.
Him and his wife
Okay, like,
are like
him and his mom.
shut the door. Sorry.
I was just
He goes-
making sure. I was like, whoa.
He goes like this wife goes shut the door, and he goes, no, I want him to watch, let him learn. And then like there's another part where he says, I cranked the thermostat up to about 80 degrees, so it gets real slippery. It's like, dude, it's like the middle of spring. I know. I'd sometimes soda. I feel like depleted. Like I need a little bit of sugar
Need
back
a little
in
pick
my.
me up?
Yeah, see, he wants.
Yeah, like I want to.
He wants that burst. The sugar burst.
After
Round-
I want
round
a
two
second burst. Yeah. Well, or you could do the Louis C.K. route and just drink milk, so that way it's just cycling through.
God.
Round two. Are you a big round twoer?
No.
I used to be.
I have to wait like an hour or two.
I know it's like, but it's like not that it was ever like super easy, but it's like that's a thing I think girls don't understand. It's like you gotta give the factories time to kick back into production, okay? Like yeah, I might be able to get ready to do. I might be able to get a boner again to do it, but it's like
Right.
nothing's gonna
There's
fucking
nothing-
happen.
yeah.
there's no end game for me in this part.
I hope none of my family's watching right now, but my father watches later, so whatever. I'm sorry, Dad. A lot of girlies don't know that just because you have a boner doesn't mean it needs to go away.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like if you wake up with one in the morning, it's like chances are it was you just rubbed on the sheets a little bit and you're fine. You don't have to blast right. You don't have to Jimmy Neutron it the second you wake up. But maybe sometimes there is like that. But when you wake up, it's like, yeah, it'll go away. Maybe sometimes when you're sitting on the couch with your girl and she holds your hand, she just looks up at you and says, I'm happy. And it's like, yeah, it doesn't have to go away.
I'll rub
Like
it in
you
there.
don't have to do something to make it go away. It's just like, it just is there. But more times than not,
I still want to get
you
rid of
gotta
it.
get rid of it, yeah.
But dude, I think I've said this on the podcast before, but morning mode is like not painful, but the most uncomfortable type of boner because it's like too hard. Like it just wants to break out of the skin. It's like, oh my god.
Doesn't that feel great?
It's like uncomfortable.
Well, the reason you, yeah, but like
I've always wondered
you
why
don't
people
have
get
that
morning
after a while.
I still get that every once in a while.
Not for it's gonna slow down soon. Take it from the older man.
What is?
Thank God.
Do we know the cause of morning wood? Has that been scientifically explained?
I'm pretty sure it's just friction.
I just figured it was like your body just wants to wake up and fuck.
It could very well be. My guess is
Niggas
that
burn
it's
my
just
seed.
my guess is that it's just friction from rolling around in bed, from just fabrics and stuff rubbing together.
Can you imagine rolling over under your morning wood?
I've done that. I've woken myself up from the pain.
I mean,
yeah.
straight. Oh God.
All right, we got an explanation.
Oh, here we go. Oh, a Reddit explanation. So you know it's real.
It's probably the most accurate.
But there's a.
I forget the name of the chemical, but there's one that is released during sex in males that essentially closes off the bladder. It prevents you from urinating in your partner during the night. If you have to urinate, your body releases the same chemical to prevent you from pissing all over yourself in your sleep. Your penis then thinks it's go time, and boom, morning wood.
Oh, so basically, if you have to pee at night, that doesn't make sense because usually when I get morning wood, I have to pee.
Yep.
Okay, that makes
Chemical
sense.
reaction, your body protecting itself from embarrassment and disgust.
And potential death for your partner by peeing inside of her.
Yeah,
Damn.
Interesting. We learned something new today.
that's the goal. Learn something
like
new
it.
every day.
I hate learning. Just kidding.
Unless it's about boners, then I love it. Yeah, that makes sense because like afterwards, when you're done, when you ejac, and you need to pee, it's like, come on, fucking switch the tracks back over to the pee one so I can go, please. Sometimes that takes a while. I don't know if that's just me or if that's a thing.
Now let's get real gross.
Well, answer that quick.
What's your question?
After you
I
come,
was just sharing the thing.
after you come and you go to the bathroom, does it
Yeah.
sometimes like you're sitting there like, come on, fucking switch back,
Yeah.
go back to the pee channel so I
Okay.
can go, please.
Well,
Okay.
you really want to know that answer? Again, I'm sorry, family. Just wait till the shower.
You're supposed to pee immediately.
Yeah. You shower right after.
What kind of fucking fantasy world are you drinking? Goddamn Coca-Colas and taking a shower when you're done with sex? The hell
Well, now
wrong
you're
with
just
you?
giving me new ideas of having Cokes in the shower, so
Ooh.
Have you ever drank in the shower?
I actually
Anything?
haven't. And here, I'll tell you, Nikki told me the other day she's had shower beer, so I'm one down on that.
You get
Damn.
soap in it.
She's more manly than I am.
I've
You-
had
no,
baths.
you-
I've had a drink in the bath.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like have a soda. I've never drank alcohol in the bath, but
Take
I don't
baths.
think.
You know what? I wasn't gonna fucking
take an
say
occasional
anything.
bath?
I wasn't gonna say anything about the bath
I'll say
because I have been labeled a curmudgeon today, and I thought, you know
You've been-
what?
You've been
Maybe.
very much. I'll tell you, you've been very much less curmudgeon-y once the stream started.
This is.
Do
your
you
safe
really
space.
want to know why?
Yeah. What's going on?
He said my description himself.
There is a reason though.
What have we
I'm
done?
pregnant.
Oh boy,
I was gonna say.
it's the hormones.
I will say this. I don't miss baths. I mean, everybody loves a hot tub. And I don't make fun of people for taking baths, although if it was switched around, I feel like you would spit on me for saying I took a bath.
I totally wouldn't. Because
He would have been like, "Oh, I
am-
take baths too."
Dude, I fucking love baths. I don't take them often because I'm a freak and tall, and so it's really hard for me to do.
I
Like-
see you with like your feet all the way out of the water, and then like your whole other body out of the water with just the soap over your dick.
It's like
and,
my
that's
ass.
the
Oh my
only-
God.
My ass is like the only thing in the water. It's really sad.
Just like the bottom of the V. Everything
Yeah.
else is just sprawled.
That's it. But if
It
you
looks like the yeah, I was gonna say it looks like the bottom of the protractor symbol on the Freemason symbol. It's like that's your body right there.
that's about it. It's sad. If you want a good bath, though, Epsom salt. Put some Epsom salt in a bathtub. Fill that sucker up and just fucking lay there till the water gets cold.
Yeah, we went to Walmart and like
what's
as a
the salt?
joke, I found the bath bombs. I'm like, check this out, and he's like,
What
yeah, Epsom salt, man.
What
I'm
does
like,
the salts do? I don't understand. I never understood
so
that.
it's Epsom salt. The stuff I always got was like Epsom salt with mint or something in it. But Epsom salt is what they use in like sensory deprivation chambers to make you float better in the water.
Oh.
So it's just like it's not enough to keep you like completely buoyant, but it's just kind of like really it makes the water a little different.
It makes it more like you're just in the middle.
Yeah, and then the mint kind of gives it a nice
Okay.
like a menthol-y type.
Okay.
Maybe that's what. Maybe it's menthol. I don't know.
You don't have to right now, but if you ever look up the term Dead Sea and just click images, there's all kinds of images of just tourists and kids just
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's
you
so
can't
salty,
you
yeah.
can't sink. I mean, you can dive, but
Apparently
like
that place is fucking disgusting though.
it is because it's called the Dead Sea.
No, not because of that. Because like people are gross, and it's
Oh.
like what was I? I was watching something, and they went to the Dead Sea, and they're just like floating, and like a just clump of used bandages comes like, floating up to them.
no.
And it's like, come
Well,
on.
have you ever? I bring this up a lot because I've white and very limited life experience. Do you ever been to DC? I feel like you have.
Washington
It's
D.C.
one of
Yes.
the few places I have not gone,
I've not been
actually.
to DC.
You know the reflecting pool? Do you know what that is?
What?
It's about a pool about this deep
I know it's
in
shallow.
front of the Washington Monument,
Right.
and on a very calm day, you can see the whole thing in there. Well, there's a lot of homeless people in Washington, D.C., and they have to go to the bathroom somewhere,
Oh,
and
jeez.
I'm not joking. It is F to the I ilthy.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I made that up, and
Makes-
it didn't go word. But
kinda
it
work.
F
Well,
to the
I is already
ilthy.
in ilthy, so
F to the
I to the
ilthy.
thee.
Fine. Anyway, it almost made me ill because of how bad it was.
It's ill, bro.
It.
Did it smell?
Did you know you're supposed to actually rap?
Your
Did
tool?
you? Hang on, this is gonna be the dumbest joke ever. Do you guys? Did you guys know? You actually, if you're a rapper or you're managing a rapper or recording, you're actually supposed to manage them when they have a cold and like make them go into the studio because if they ever sneeze, the beat gets sicker.
Damn, bro. That's a great idea.
Anyway, that's the end of the show.
You ever want something to grind to a screeching halt? Ask me how to help.
Come up with a joke on top of your head. Don't think about it. Just go.
That's sometimes you gotta
Right
do
now,
that.
are you actually? Are you?
No, I'm saying that's like.
You can't
Oh,
beat
I thought you
that.
were like doing a challenge right now. Like just make up a joke.
No,
Oh,
don't
God.
do that. That's a recipe for disaster.
Dude, relax. Jesus,
I can't think of one.
he's just twitching as hard as possible. Did you know Michael J. Fox invented shakies? You can't beat that. Get the
Do you
fuck
know
out.
Michael J? Do you know Michael J. Fox is the world Jenga champion?
Like for most losses.
Exactly.
that was good. He served it up, returned, and then man, that was just a striker.
Volley, yeah.
Something.
Uh oh.
me and my ex-wife got divorced because I got penis enlargement, and she said she couldn't handle it any longer.
Oh.
Ooh, that's yes.
I just thought the joke was going. Me and my ex-wife got divorced.
just let it sit.
And that's just it.
Oh,
Like
one of those jokes, like
Yeah.
this, just the line.
The anti-joke.
My grandma died the other day.
Josh Bry told me the best anti-joke ever. It may not be funny, but it was an anti-joke for sure.
Right.
Horse walks into a bar. Bartender says,
Why the long face?
"Horse says my wife has cancer." Yeah.
I love
Meh.
anti-jokes. Or
Yeah.
I always call them not jokes because there's not jokes.
Unjokes?
Unjokes.
Ooh, I like that.
Jokes.
Do you really want to know the answer of why I'm so angry all the time?
Yeah, man.
Sure, let's hear your joke.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the punchline.
Most of the time,
It's a
yeah.
secret.
No, there's a reason behind it. I have been slowly growing anti-people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dark side.
Yeah. And
Welcome
it's
to the
like
dark side.
really, I'm very ashamed of it too, and it's not a joke. I've been slowly getting really easily upset at just the general public. I'm not talking about just Facebook. A guy cut in front of me today at like Culver's, and I was standing there clearly waiting for this woman and her kid to move.
Right.
And he just walked in front of me, and I said, "Yeah, that's fine." And he goes, "Excuse me?" I go, "Yeah, it's fine. I was just standing here waiting for the fountain." He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I really thought like you just move in," and I just went, and you know how like when you in your head you want to get angry, but then you say, "Oh no, that's fine. You're fine."
Right.
I didn't say that. I like carried it out.
Yeah.
And I just went, whatever. And I just went ahead of him and did it. And I've never done that before. And the world is anti-people. Like the United States, especially as far as I can see, because I'm not in another country, is very anti-people. Like people are against being in public. People say, "Oh, I don't want to go out in public. There's people out there." Like jokey stuff.
Right.
But I slowly am feeling that, and I've always prided myself
Everyone
on.
sucks.
I've very much prided myself, like up to this point, about being pro people and like giving people a chance, and that I'm an extrovert and I want to be out in the world, and because people deserve a chance. We're humankind. We are in this battle together, and we should want to try to get along with each other. And slowly, I just don't want to fucking be around people anymore. Like.
Hey, man, I think you're just kind of getting older.
You
know,
yeah.
Look at why so many older people are so angry. Like we always talk about how like the older people are as angry about stuff, and like you know what I mean. Like they're like, oh, why can't they just be like not a bitch about shit? And it's like, wow, maybe you're just starting to get into that cycle.
Yeah.
I understand why Karen complains to the manager at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I mean, you're not there yet.
Yeah.
So you're not, But otherwise, I was just thinking, like, man, it's just a cycle. People go through different things, and it's just in waves.
I feel like it's chipped away at me more recently, but I honestly think that this podcast has not helped.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm doing it too often.
could be.
Which is why I'm here to announce. I'm just gonna take a week off.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys want to do it,
I was gonna say, do you care if we just do shows?
No, not at all.
We just let you're on vacation.
Yeah, like I mean,
If you want, you can take if you need more than a week.
No, it's just the week.
We can make it happen.
I have
Not that we're sad that you're leaving. It's not like we want you to go.
Well, I'm
As
not
many jokes as
leaving
BJ makes and that we make, we like having you.
Don't
here
speak
and,
for me, bitch.
That's just like that's
kidding.
more of just like I don't know. Like that's why I don't want to 100% seal myself off, because if I do, then I won't be able to handle any of life's adversity when it comes my way. I think
Right.
that's a huge problem in the United States, is that people shelter themselves from adversity and diversity and just problems coming at them. So when problems eventually make their way through these cracks and attack you, then you're a little bitch about it. And I'm definitely
Right.
been a bitch about tons of shit.
Tarkswall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yes, you're 100% right.
But no,
And I just
we say that in good. We
jest.
Yeah, we mean it in like a good.
I understand that,
good
but
faith and,
in
like-
my own mind, I am not happy with myself. And if I'm not happy with myself and I think I'm being a little bitch, then I need to do something about that.
Welcome to all of our brains.
Yeah. Well, exactly. And I'm the one who's always said, like,
I mean, like, it's okay, though, to feel that way, you know? Like, everyone has to work through their own things.
Yeah. And, like, I've never been the guy that's had to work through shit. I've always just been like, I'm fine. And now, at almost 29, I'm finally admitting, shit, I don't feel great. And I hate that. I've always wanted to be the guy that's like, I'm solid, I'm good, come to me, I've got you, because I have no mental detriments here.
Right.
And now I'm starting to notice it, and I'm like, well, fuck this. I feel bad about it.
I'll be honest, talking about it and, like, being able to, like, kind of look at it and see it for what it is a great first step in, like, self-care and being able to, kind of just kind of handle it in an adult way, which you are, I think, pretty well. You've seen you haven't seen season 3 Rick and Morty, right? You have, though, right? Mm-hmm. Like, when there's, like, the third episode, the Pickle Rick episode, when, because Rick turns himself into a pickle to avoid.
I've seen the memes, yeah, but I haven't seen...
He does this because he wants to avoid going to therapy with his family. And he finally goes, and the therapist kind of says, like, it's kind of like, taking care of yourself, like, it might not be exciting or cool. It's like, like wiping your ass after taking a shit. It's like, it's not like you want to do that, but it's something that you do to take care of yourself. And either you put the work in to, make yourself better and stay healthy, or you die. And, and it's, so it's good. Sometimes you just got to take the time, heal, take the time off and give yourself some room. Nothing wrong with doing that.
Like, I hate when I come in here and, like, the first thing I hear is, like...
BJ's voice.
BJ's like, get out off of megaphone.
Fucking megaphone.
And I'm like...
That's like the first...
To be fair, I never know who it is. As soon as I hear footsteps, I'm like, I'm going to get him once I get out.
Like, the first... I just want to, like... I just want to turn around and leave half the time. And, like, that's a dumb way to handle things. It's like, why do I feel that way? That's stupid. He's just joking. But more than like 99% of the time, I'm like, well, fuck this. You could just turn around and go home. And there's more times I want to. And it's so stupid. It's such childish things. And I'm like, well, if I'm feeling this way, I got to do something about it.
This is why I like you, Mitch. You're an adult, and you can recognize when things are childish or adult.
Oh my god, dude! Like, every time I look in the mirror, it's like, I'm not an adult.
What's that, BJ?
What are you trying to say about me?
You're stuck in adolescence.
You already, everybody else already recognizes the fact that they need to take care of themselves. I'm getting to the party so late that it's embarrassing. Like, you guys already know how to do that.
You even talked about it earlier, though. Like, everyone, you can't look at, like, milestone. No, I wouldn't say a milestone, but like things people do in their life. Like, you were maybe lucky enough that you didn't have to. Like, you were in a good place for long enough. Like, so it happens now. Like, who cares?
There's people like 60 years old that it's happened. Like, it can happen any time. Plus, man, I don't have my shit. I don't know about Caleb, but my shit ain't together. I'm just good at fucking covering it up.
Yeah, man. I think we're always talking shit about ourselves.
Yeah, that's like the easy, probably slightly unhealthy way to deal with it is just self-deprecation.
It's all, like, it's just a coping mechanism. But hey, man, it gets me through the day.
Yeah, I have said that before. It's like, get yourself through the day. Like, take a pill, smoke something. As long as even self-harm. Sorry,
I'm not advocating for self-harm.
No, I'm not either. But, like, this is gonna sound terrible, but I mean, get a little cut here and there, but it gets you to the next day.
Playing off what we were talking about, like, last week, like, it's better to not die.
That's true.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll say that. Yeah, it's better
I'm not
to
saying
not kill
open
yourself.
a vein. I'm not saying open a vein, but dude, if you're like 15 and you're a chick or a guy even, and like high school is just bearing down on you, and like your phone's blowing up with cyberbullying or whatever, or you're dealing with so much shit, and you scrape yourself one day and you realize, oh, well, that doesn't feel bad. As long as you don't open your whole arm up, fuck, man. I mean,
also don't
get yourself to the next thing.
Addiction.
Right. Yeah. Like, recognize that this isn't healthy. Well, no, soda's not healthy.
Right.
But if this gets me through the day without, like, sending a text wall to somebody, then maybe I'll have a sip.
Honestly, like, we joke about that. Man, you've only done it once. and
Yeah,
and you were able to joke about it afterwards too.
Do you know how many times I've wanted to do it since?
Dude, me too.
But
I want to send text walls to all sorts of people all the time. I think it's just people want to do it,
See, I usually.
but we don't. We move past things.
Yeah.
That's
And
my.
I'm not
one
saying
good
it's to
trait.
you or BJ. It's just people in general. When I have to deal with people a lot, especially with doing like recording and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think my one biggest positive thing about myself is that I am very good at holding back. Like it's not like to an unhealthy level. Like I don't get angry very often. I just bottle it up.
You know who doesn't ever
And-
get angry? And I think Mitch has seen this person get angry. He's like the only person I know that has seen him get angry. Jared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the only
Yeah, I
person.
don't think I've seen Jared.
I've never seen him
It's
get
like
mad.
Nick Z.
Oh,
Except
yeah.
for that middle school thing where he almost killed somebody.
I was gonna say
Dude never gets
there's a
fucking
sink.
mad.
There's a sink that'll debate you on that.
But other than that, but like I get mad in private usually. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll get a little angry sometimes. But like, man, there are times I'll say everybody in this room that I've just wanted to fucking lay into you so bad until you cry. But I don't fucking do it because that's just I can hold myself back.
Should we have a rage day one day?
Just see everybody yell at each other.
Like, just like the icy driveway roast.
Oh my God, roast my house.
God. Turns into the one from The Office.
Yeah.
One of us goes home crying.
Oh my God, dude, I'd cry even as I'm sitting down. I'm like,
I don't want to do it.
dude, roast my host over here.
I'd be so nervous for that day.
You could not say anything that would make me cry because like that's another thing I'm very good at is recognizing
Not crying.
the shitty parts about myself.
It's like it's like how Eminem in 8 Mile like just called all the shit out about
Yeah.
himself first. He's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Bitch.
Okay. Like, oh, you're fucking ugly. Okay,
Yeah, I live in a
whatever.
trailer park. My mom smokes crack and is whack.
I've never seen that movie.
Really?
I know.
It's quite good.
Well, I'm not an
If you-
Eminem fan, so I just don't like rap in general.
Oh, if you ever have a chance, watch it. It's just
Yeah.
a pretty decent drama in general.
I prefer
it's
Skittles
very
over M&M's.
What about Reese's Pieces?
I
Did you
fucking
know?
love Reese's
Did
Pieces.
you know this fact about Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces?
There's no chocolate in a Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, I knew that.
What is what's the shell?
The
made of?
shell is sugar. Just sugar
and
with
peanut
coloring.
butter. Which I just found this out the other day, and my mind was broken.
It does, yeah, because it does kind of taste like chocolate and peanut. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's weird.
Well, no.
What's your favorite candy?
Mine?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
His favorite candy is Mountain Dew.
Touche. Liquid. You got that
That's liquid candy.
This is
candy.
liquid cocaine to me.
What's your
I
favorite
can't-
flavor of Mountain Dew? Like all time.
I have my top three
Is it-
already.
Ooh, okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Blue. Voltage.
What's that? Is
number one.
Oh, that is number one. Okay. So,
Second is Forever Original Green.
all right.
And third is. Want to guess?
Code Red.
Yeah.
Nice.
With Livewire being a very
I would
honorable
say I think I would actually put
So
Livewire
good.
above Code Red. For me, it's just there's something
Yeah, go
about
ahead.
cherry flavored sodas that have gotten like old for me.
Oh, really? Like it's just worn out.
Yeah, like I need the cherry to be with like a Coke, like a cola. Otherwise, it's just like
I've said this before, and I'm pretty sure I say this every time we go to the bowling alley. I will drink Mountain Dew with anything,
yeah.
except I have to have Pepsi with pizza.
Really, like you need a cola.
Yes, not Coke. Pepsi.
Oh,
I don't
you
know
eat
why.
specifically Pepsi.
I don't know why.
Interesting.
It's just Pepsi has to go with pizza. It pairs with pizza.
So
I think anything goes with pizza,
Fair.
beverage wise.
White
Not
wine.
not fruit. Don't put fruit on
you know
pizza,
what?
you
I don't
fucks.
like drinking. You know what? I just don't like drinking Mountain Dew with, at all.
What's that?
Fucking like sugary things. Like for me, if I have it with like candy or like ice cream or anything like that, the sugar the sugar from the other thing tastes better than the sugar that's in the Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it makes it taste.
Yeah, it makes the Mountain Dew taste bad to me.
Do you know how gross it is eating a like a Snickers and then washing it down with that?
It's not great.
Like even I have my limit. Even I have a grossness factor.
I've told
to
you
it.
guys what I used to do in school. I'd buy a whole pack of Starburst and then put it in a Mountain
Oh
Dew.
yeah. Oh, that's so much sugar.
But guess
dude.
what? It tasted so good. It tastes
the
really
noise,
fucking
just
good. Try it once. Buy,
I don't think I can
buy
anymore.
20 ounce of fucking Mountain Dew.
Should I do it for D&D?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to carry me out of here on a stretcher. I'm gonna go home in a body bag.
Put them in a body. Just have all you have to do is make sure you have water to counteract all the sugar with.
It's like drinking.
Dude,
like
no,
alcohol.
seriously.
Man,
like,
you have water.
I'm serious.
Take a break.
I've gotten like almost sick at work because I've literally bought a big bag. We have canteens all over the place. So I'll buy a big bag of Reese's Pieces, and I just mound through it on my break. Wash it down with like a cherry Coke, and then for like the next hour, I'm like, wow, I literally think I'm gonna die. I'm like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. I'm like sweating.
Has it always been like that for you? Because like in high school or even up until probably like 3 or 4
So I used to do
years
shit
ago.
like that when we do like overnight Halo nights.
Me too, man.
And it would not be a problem.
I don't know what happened. Well, besides getting old. But yeah, it's
Getting
like
old, man, sucks.
3 to 4 years ago, even I could like I could eat a whole Jack's pizza, then have like a
whole Jack's fucking cardboard.
Well,
thin
hold on,
shit.
then I'm saying like, and then a big bag of fucking candy,
Yeah.
a 2-liter of soda, and I'd feel fine. And now it's like if I,
Well, your metabolism was faster.
I know I'm getting.
You started digesting
Rub it
before you
in.
were done eating.
Exactly. It was already. I had shit by the time I was on the second piece of pizza.
It's like when I used to go to Chinatown, I could eat like 3 or 4 plates when I was in high school.
But it's like
Now I have 1.5, and I'm like, wow, I'm stuffed.
Now, like if I'm at work and it's like 10 o'clock and I try to start drinking a soda, it's like, oh, too early. I feel like shit now. Like my stomach, if I drink a soda before like noon, I feel like garbage.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I like opening my day with the nice soda.
I used to even
I used to do that when I lived at my parents' house all the time. I would just start my day with a nice glass of fucking soda.
Even
It's
like
because
2
there I
years
had
ago.
ice that I could put in my drink, huh?
a year or two ago I could do that. When I worked at that concrete place, I drank soda every morning. 7 o'clock when I was at work, I was drinking soda. I don't know if it's my stomach's
All right.
getting bad or from being old.
To get back on track, what's
Yeah,
your
Mitch.
top? No, BJ.
You,
your top
man.
3.
Yeah, we're
your
already
top
listed
3
my
Mountain Dews.
Top
3 Mountain Dews.
What's your
I'm gonna say number 1, Code Red. And
Ooh,
even
okay.
though I can't drink it because every time I drink Code Red, I feel like shit. I don't know why. I don't know if there's like chemical in
the
there.
nostalgia factor to it?
Yeah, that could be what it is. Then green,
Normal.
the plain, yeah, whatever. The vanilla. Code Red. Oh god, that would be terrible. Like an actual vanilla.
Vanilla
Mountain
and
Dew.
lemon
Could
lime.
be good.
Ugh.
Try it.
There you go.
That's
Pepsi, if you ever
do it, Mountain Dew.
yeah.
Do it.
They don't buy Pepsi, right? Or is
Well,
Yeah, they're owned by Pepsi.
I'm not throwing it off track, but real quick, they used to have flavor shots at Quick Trip. I don't know if they still do
They
anymore.
still have cherry and vanilla. Yeah.
Well, why don't you try that out after this?
I don't think they're flavor shots. on that.
Brisket.
Brisket for the biscuit.
I used to put a little bit of vanilla in my root beer. Just a little
Root beer is
bit.
already vanilla flavor.
I know, but I enhanced it.
Yeah.
Joke's on you, Alex. I never fucking ate vegetables as a kid, so. Except potatoes. Potatoes are the only vegetable I like. But anyway, my 3rd Mountain Dew would probably be. Oh no. Actually, I think I'm gonna change it to Code Red, then Livewire, then Classic. Livewire is so fucking good. I haven't had that in a while though.
Livewire is fantastic.
I remember when Livewire came out.
Me too.
I have
And
a-
Code Red.
I have a
Same.
controversial favorite Mountain Dew.
Oh god. Baja Blast.
No, Whiteout.
Oh,
That's
Whiteout's
fine.
not bad. Whiteout's good.
Whiteout is the superior regular.
Here's
To
the
me,
thing.
I think it's like a regular, but a better version of regular.
Whoa.
There's not a bad Mountain Dew, so
I just caught that. Whiteout
Get it?
is the superior.
Yeah, it's
the
supreme.
Master
I'm gonna
Dew.
move this way.
It's the supreme. It has supremacy over.
Beep. Technical difficulty.
Yeah.
But no, I actually just like the flavoring in that tastes like a better version of the regular for
It's
me.
very citrusy, yeah.
Caleb's gonna like start posting on Facebook like, let's throw all the other Mountain Dews in a fucking oven.
Oh my god. No, then it's probably like Whiteout, Livewire, and Baja.
You just gave me one of the
how do you-
greatest picture ideas of all time, but I can't tell you because you'll steal it. I
And in 10 minutes, you're like, hey, can you do some Photoshop for me?
No, I don't need Photoshop. I need someone to hold the camera, though. I still think that Code Red should be drank at any time you prefer, but especially when you're playing video games. Because it's like a video game
I think,
soda.
isn't that where it became prominent, really, with the gamer culture?
Well, now that
I'm sure we
gamer
could figure
fuel-
this out.
What, Nate?
Yes, sir?
Are you just totally dissing on the game fuel?
No.
Game Fuel's
no.
I've never heard
I will say this.
Mountain Dew.
I will say this, man.
wrong.
There was several iterations of the Game Fuel,
USA
like not
did.
versions, but like when Game Fuel was first released, it was released with
World of Warcraft.
wrong.
Wasn't it like Halo 3?
Correct. Now,
Are you sure?
it was yes.
Yeah, it was
it was
healthy.
first released, and it was kind of terrible and tart, but we choked it
terrible.
down. We choked
get
it
some
down because
codes.
it was Halo, and it went away for a long time. Then it was World of Warcraft. I don't know what expansion, but it was like 3-4 years later. Then
I think that was for a few years, like through multiple.
I think you're right. Then it was
they had-
released with Call of Duty.
They had the different
several
flavors
times.
with World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
Yes.
they had the Alliance one and the Horde one.
So they came out with every now and then they would release one with Call of Duty or Battlefield. I forget which one. I think Battlefield is exclusively with Monster now. However, it would come and go for a while, and then one day I was at Arby's. And
Arby's?
it just said Game Fuel on a tap. It's on tap,
Oh,
right?
shit.
And it was so orange that when I like put the thing under the thing and it splattered on my hand,
Yeah.
I kind of let it there and I'm like, yeah, I'll get it later. And when I wiped it away, it took an actual hand washing
It stained
to
it?
scrub it off. The dye was so potent.
Oh my
yes.
God.
So now it's
Too much dye.
Yes.
Got the
So
Trump-
now it's
got
like
the
this.
Trump dye.
It does the Cheeto Boy dye.
Oh my god.
It's in a can now, and there's multiple flavors, and I hate it. It's gross. The current iteration of it is terrible.
Yeah, I don't really
had
ever
it
drink Game
recently.
Fuel because I had it a long time ago and I was like, this is just shit.
I think I liked it a lot when I don't know what it was. I think it was just like it would always release in October or November for some game, and it was just really hype. And I was in college, and I'm like, yeah, man, it's like you kind of have some adult responsibilities, but not the full load. So it's like, yeah, you just want to play some games and sit in your fucking dorm and just push the world away.
Yeah, man.
I'm watching somebody on my security camera in my house trying to back into my driveway with a wood chipper and turn around.
That's
They're
what.
really fucking bad at it. There you go, buddy.
I hate Kickstart.
Anyway.
Kickstart's gross.
Kickstart is, yeah, I do not. Oh, God.
Kickstart's on tap at Taco Bell.
What do you guys think of that clear Mountain Dew?
I've never had it. The ice?
Yeah.
Never had
It's
it.
good. Oh, I might have to
it's
move that in my top three.
Pretty different. It's pretty decent.
So
Yeah.
I like it.
No whiteout.
Yeah. Okay. It's almost like a Sprite, basically.
Yeah.
But maybe a little more.
If you ever want something that's just refreshing, try that once. It's pretty good.
It's like water. That's what you should have after sex is fucking Mountain Dew Ice.
Don't do ice.
So good.
I feel like the one people forget about is Pitch Black and Pitch Black 2.
Pitch Black 2.
I forget what those taste. Oh, wasn't Pitch Black like a grape?
It was like
Yeah.
super grape, yeah. I did not like it.
God, yeah. There's a reason that one's not around anymore.
Do you know why I would ever drink the white one? I did at the wedding. Do you know why?
They had it at the wedding?
No, I brought one from Quick Trip on the way to the wedding.
Bastard.
Do you know why I have it? Had
Why?
it? I only drink it at special occasions because it doesn't stain your teeth.
Ooh.
It's white.
Okay.
Fancy bitch.
Well, it's at a
I
wedding, and
feel
it's
that.
like,
Can we
eh.
get a couple posters brewing here?
What? Oh, you want some?
Yeah. Let's.
Oh, all right.
Well, yeah.
What was that called? What was that game called?
Coast coast to coast. I don't know. We'll think of something.
Oh, the game.
Yeah. What was
Oh,
it
yeah.
called? I don't
We
remember.
never had a name.
We didn't come up with that one.
I said bolster this poster.
Oh,
that wasn't
yeah.
even good.
It's something.
Ghost my post.
That'd be a.
Ghoster my poster.
That's like some female.
Roast this post was the one that I thought we should do. Just bring somebody's post up and just make fun
I
of
mean,
it.
if
thought
we
about-
want to do that.
Do it to me.
I thought about
roast
preparing that.
one of my posts.
All right.
You don't post anything really.
No, I don't. Not anymore. I'm
For whatever reason, BJ's came up when I typed in Facebook. So,
suggested your boyfriend.
I'm nobody's.
I think we could make a pretty good porn here, just with the four of us.
Oh, okay. I'm in.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, I've also become anti-people. I've also gotten pretty dark with my porn choices.
oh shit.
Just fucking kids getting murdered.
Well,
ISIS beheading videos?
Hey, Jesus
Whoa.
God. No, it's more like, oh, we're actually saying this?
You're the one talking. Go for it. Yeah. if you're gonna commit to the fucking bit, go. Commit to your bit. That's the new fucking game.
Commit the bit?
Commit the bit. I don't know.
That should
Okay.
be something that you do from now on. Is you call people out when they start to describe something and they try to back out.
No, follow through.
Commit to the bit.
Finish it.
I'm pretty sure if we did that on another podcast, we'd be ruined. Can you mute me?
I don't know what.
No.
No, but
other mics will
it'll
pick
like
up.
travel into the other mics.
Other mics will pick you up.
Anyway, If you're gonna fucking back out of your porn bit. There
I didn't have a bit. I'm sorry.
Or was-
I'm still on my regular shit.
Here, I'll finish Mitch's. Here, pretend I'm Mitch. Put like a Mitch name tag up on my thing. There was beating it to ISIS beheading videos the other day,
ISIS
and I just realized I hate the world. Was that what
I
you're gonna
don't
say?
hate the world.
Okay.
I just dislike.
No, I feel you. People are
I'm
terrible.
very upset.
We need a new plague.
No, I don't want people to die. I just wish.
You just wish they weren't around you.
I just need a break. I haven't sat down. Oh, you, Caleb, you'll like this. You'll probably give me a little high five. Guess what game I finally stepped away from The Witcher, and I'm like, man, what do I need to fucking play that I haven't ever played?
Mass Effect.
No,
I don't know. If you
something
played it.
better.
You've never played Mass Effect?
I don't know.
I played about
I don't
20
know if
minutes
he
the
has
first
or
one.
not.
What game is better than any game ever right now? Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
Oh my god.
I have
And
that.
I'll be honest. I don't like the Lego games.
I don't really either.
Everyone else does.
I kind
They're
of
a
don't.
lot of fun. Do you like them?
There's
Yeah,
something-
dude.
There's,
I used to use them as my fodder for game score on Xbox.
there's something about the mechanics I literally just can't do. I can't play them.
They're for kids.
I'm 400. I'm 400 gamer score away from 100,000.
Nice.
Like that's not even that great. Jordan Donovan got to 100,000 like in 2012, and he
Jordan
just hit
Donovan, though.
200,000.
All he does is
Worked at GameStop,
all he would
so
do is he would just
he had
farm
free
games just
live
for it.
arcade.
It's not a real score.
I'm very proud to say it. I don't have the last Airbender on my profile, where you hit X 10 times and get 1,000. I don't have Peter Jackson's King Kong. I don't have any of the padded
You have
games.
that.
Yeah, well, that was a
I
lo-
enjoyed playing that.
yeah, that was also a launch game. I played that at
I played
Walmart.
it on PS2
Oh, shit.
first, and then I got it again when I can get achievement score for it. I was like, oh, I'll play through it again. Sure.
Yeah. I never farmed gamer score, but I mean, I would definitely go out of my way to get some. Like, I'm missing one from The Witcher, and I gave up on that fucking game because I felt confident enough to step away from it. The hardest difficulty is just too hard.
I would go to GameStop as like a video game rental place, and I would put like $50 down, and then I'd play a game for the week, bring it back, get a new one, bring it back, get a new one, and so that's why I have like the Kung Fu Panda and the Lego Indiana Jones dual pack, both 100%, because I rented that, beat that in a week, brought it back, and got a whole bunch of other ones, and yeah. That's
Through
what I carry.
my years of having Xbox Live and not playing the games with gold, I've got about 300 to 350 games, and the Indiana Jones 2 is on there. I scrolled past that. It was either Lego Star Wars or Force Unleashed 2.
What's your most embarrassing game, like in your achievements on Xbox?
Lollipop Chainsaw. I have one achievement. It's for looking
not
up her
a
skirt.
Oh yeah, you got fucked. No, but I mean,
funny.
like, if somebody saw the game, like, oh, he played that game.
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Really?
Well, a lot of people gave me a lot of shit for that, especially when I was like
'Cause you're a pervert.
21. Yeah, you know, if you hold it underneath the skirt long enough, it gives you an achievement to stop
I think
or something.
they do that with like one of the Dead or Alive games or something too.
Oh, really? The beach volleyball games?
Yeah, which is like that's why people buy those fucking games.
He pioneered the jiggle, like the breast physics.
Yeah, they fucking like custom built engine physics and shit just for the titties in that game. It's like, hey, if you're gonna commit to being fucking weird, go all the way. I mean, look, I'm not against video game titties, but those games are fucking weird.
What you got, Nate?
Do you guys know the game that is not technically illegal to own, but it's kind of illegal to have a copy of in the United States? It was a PS2
Too Human.
game and an original Xbox game.
Manhunt.
It was because after the game was released
San Andreas.
and sold, there was somebody in the game that was only 17 years of age, so they had to recall all the copies.
What?
No, I've never heard of this.
It was called The Guy Game. It was like a trivia show. Think of like Girls Gone Wild, but with a trivia show on top of it, so you had to work for it.
Did it
I
have full motion
really-
video or something in it?
It like they would just take snippets of people on the beach, and they would like you'd have to answer trivia questions in the game, and if you got it right, it would play the clip of them getting it potentially right or wrong. And if you got the question right and the person that they recorded got it wrong, they'd have to strip.
I really want to
Wow.
say this is starting to sound familiar.
They'd show it too.
Yeah, it was an M game.
Oh, okay. Huh.
I want to see if I
guy
recognize the.
I think you can get copies online for like $40 or something.
That's
but
it for a banned
They
game.
did not make it, and it's not technically banned, but it was recalled.
Oh my God!
It's underage.
I'm sorry. IGN gave it a 7.7 out of 10. I remember this being a. No, I remember
child
this.
porn.
This used to be all over Family Video.
Here's what's gonna happen. You're
I
gonna go and buy
remember
that game
that.
on eBay, and it's just gonna be the fucking police that show up instead of a package.
BMX Triple X, Seven Sins, Custer's Revenge, Playboy the Mansion the Game,
Never forget.
Rayplay. Well,
What?
Replay, and it's supposed to be Rayplay. Leisure Suit Larry, Outlaw Golf 2. Yep, all the great.
Oh, we got a poster up now. Oh, what is this? Those are bullets. Oh God, I think, or are those carrots?
Can I look at it?
Don't those look
I
like
can
bullets?
zoom out a little if it helps.
Cigarettes. It's
Are they?
this is thank you for smoking. Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you sit over here?
Are they?
Kenny?
Join the conversation.
Can you zoom back in a little bit?
That was my.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, I got
Oh.
pizza waiting for me to pick up.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
Malaroma. You bastard. Where?
Those aren't
I feel bad
cigarettes.
about myself today, so Pizza Hut.
Oh,
I'm gonna say.
God, it's going around.
it's that time of year.
Oh man, this one's hard. Is this on the stream?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you later, man. See you Saturday.
Has the audience seen
I'll
it?
put it up to the
Okay.
audience.
What time were we doing that on Saturday?
We'll figure
But
it
at
out.
night. Like later at night.
At night. Jesus, okay. The Wicker Man.
That eye looks so familiar. That's definitely not his eye. Man, who could this be? And what movie could it be? I'm gonna say.
I want to say it's a cover for a video game.
No,
it's
movies
movie.
only.
Is it? Okay, because I was going to say Hotline Miami.
We could do a video game edition
That,
sometime.
yeah.
Um,
Frame this game.
Ooh. Take a screenshot from the game. You got.
Oh my
That
God.
would be difficult.
It's just a blue square.
But like
it's, the,
crop,
it's the sky from Vice City.
crop
What?
out all the UI and everything. That would make it even harder.
I think he's done this so much to the point now where it's like you can't just make it impossible. Like you give us a clue to like at least put us on a track, but it's just enough to make us misthink. Like for us to mess
Yeah,
with
like
ourselves.
I try to put enough in the picture.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna say. I don't think it's not this, but I can't get this out of my head. The Mummy. I don't know why, but like that eye just looks like the eye from that, and I can't get that out of my brain. And it's all I can think about. What did you say? You said thank you for smoking?
No, it's not that, but
I don't think those are cigarettes. I don't think those are anything. I think it's just.
they're trees. I'm gonna say, you know what? This is gonna sound really weird, and it's based on nothing. I'm gonna say Green Inferno.
Okay. We have a guest in the chat. Alex says Lord of War.
I was gonna say
I was
that
thinking
also.
that, but I don't think those are bullets. It almost
Well,
looks
we're
like
gonna find out.
Alex is correct.
Son of a
Oh,
bitch!
wow.
I was. I was gonna say that.
Wow. Okay.
It is Lord of War. It's a pretty cool
He
poster.
googled it. Whatever.
Yeah, actually,
probably did do a
I was
reverse image.
obsessed with that movie when it came out. What's his name? Robbie, when he was in here, he like was. We were talking like word for word, like the stuff, and like the scene where Jared Leto makes Ukraine out of the line of coke. He's like, I'm gonna start over here by Kiev. I'm gonna work my way.
The movie's so good.
It's pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's where Nick Cage is pretty Nick Cagey, but like at the same time, you don't hold it against him.
You know what I've noticed about Nick Cage and like the movies he's in is like, especially if you're in a certain era, every single movie they like the people have him like narrate for the movie, and like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like they'll like have him do like the exposition at the beginning, like narration. I don't know how to describe it. It's
And
just like
I know what you're
it's like an
saying.
ism.
He's not the actor for that either, because he's not very good at reading.
Oh, I like it when he narrates stuff. It's like soothing to me.
I'd rather just have Morgan Freeman for everything.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What was I gonna
Duh.
say? Oh, I was watching a good video. Some film expert was talking about how this movie, he thinks like, and this guy's like a big movie like cinematographer type person, thinks that like this movie is one of the best intros to a movie ever.
Where it follows the bullet through the
and then like
stages of being
the
made.
exposition and him narrating and everything, like just the setup, the first like couple minutes of the movie. He's like, this is some of the best like setup for a movie, like visually and just with the way the exposition is kind of dumped on you in a certain way.
Have you guys seen the intro for this movie? Do you know what it is? It's a bullet being made, but then like it
follows it to
the first. It goes from the factory to the Soviet arms dealer to an African child.
Yeah, that's
loading it in the clip.
Lord of War. Yeah.
Yes, and then like the end of it, it goes into this kid's brain.
Yep, through the head.
Yep.
Yeah, that is definitely a really good opening.
It's like the Freak on a Leash music video.
Oh, I never liked Korn, but
I don't
like
either.
I'm not mad at their lyrics. Sometimes their lyrics are like what the fuck is it? Coming Undone. You ever read the lyrics of that?
Mm-hmm.
I dig it. I fucking like.
I
I
have
popped
nothing
it on at
against
work the other
Korn.
day. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, Korn's just kind of one of those bands that's like, they're okay. If they come on the radio or something, I don't turn it off.
Little
There's
video.
not very many.
Sorry.
There's not very many bands that, like, 'cause I almost always listen to 96.1, like at work and stuff. And it's very, very seldom that something will come on where I'm just like, fucking turn this off.
That's good.
Usually it's bands like, what are the fucking dudes with the? Every song is like them sucking the army's dick. I can't think of their name.
Five Finger Death
Five
Punch.
Finger Death Punch. Can't stand them. Are they the ones who sing? I heard the song on 96.1. I've only heard it once on there, and it
Vice.
was like I was gonna say Vice.
Yeah, that was easy. That's an easy one for you guys.
Dick Cheney. I still haven't seen that movie.
Meh.
Shot somebody. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, it's
Five
like
Finger.
I'm gonna go down to hell and beat the shit out of the devil and then go up to heaven
Yeah.
and shoot God or something. It's like,
gave God the finger.
it's like, what the fuck?
Dude, that's just their.
But it's like a five-finger
Music,
death
man.
punch. They're like,
Yeah.
send me down to hell with my revolvers or something so I can shoot the devil. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, you are the least tough guy. And I hate tough. That's pretty much what I hate is tough guy music. Like the ones where it's like, I'm gonna fucking kick your shit in. Blah, blah.
I will admit this. Like, I'm a Five Finger fan. I am. I'll say it. But
Ugh. No,
they say there's a couple songs they have like The Bleeding is really good. It's not tough guy shit. It's about him suffering. There's a song about like his mom dying in front of him and shit. There's one about I'm Coming Down. It's about a guy who he's about to jump off a fucking building and someone convinces him that there's reason to live. There's right side of heaven, wrong side of hell. That's okay. I understand. I roll my eyes to tough guy shit too.
Well, that song's got a tough guy song.
Wrong side of heaven, right side. It's about how
Wrong side of hell.
Oh, isn't that where he believes that he should be in hell, but he like isn't, or he believes he deserves to burn?
I just assumed it was like I'm badass, so I'm on the wrong side of hell.
I have to re-listen to the lyrics. Some of the stuff is entertaining. Like I enjoy some of it, but I'm not saying it's great. Here's a band that is a controversial pick for you guys. Saw a video called "What Killed Sad Boy Pop Punk," and of course, Sorry So Far, and Neck Deep's in there. Little band that I came up with. Started listening to them. Didn't really like them at all. Real Friends.
I like Real Friends.
I haven't listened to them enough to know.
Here's another song that I fucking hate, and I had to look up who it was. Soldiers by the band Otherwise.
Never heard of it.
Terrible.
Okay, here
It's
we
another.
go.
Oh my god. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Nope. Silence of the Lambs.
What?
Yep.
I knew Mitch would get this.
Do you know why?
Oh my god.
Can you go back to the original? The first picture you showed?
Yeah, let me bring it back up quick.
I'm going to point this out.
The skull.
That is, I think, 11 naked women.
Oh wow.
Yep.
What?
I guess yeah. They're laying down.
Oh my god.
And
you're right.
even the teeth are naked women.
And there's a girl. Holy
That is that movie actually, one of the few movies to freak me out to the point where I don't like to show it to other people.
Really? This is a movie I show people all the time because
I
it's so
enjoy
good.
it.
I wasn't that into it.
There's
The
a
ending,
woman right
especially,
there, woman.
Yeah, I see.
with
it.
how she kills. Spoiler. Also, they also made it for like very little money, I think, and a lot of people were like, "Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere." I think it originally got panned by critics,
No, it won Best
or did it?
Picture or something.
It went on to win a bunch of Oscars, yes, but
Maybe not Best Picture. I know it won some stuff.
I think it did get Best Picture.
Somebody won something.
Yeah.
Somebody won
I
Best
think
Picture that year.
Jodie Foster grabbed something
Well,
for it too.
Hopkins won for Best Supporting.
Good. He should.
Well, he only had like 15 minutes of screen time, but he still won.
That
which is
was
incredible.
It's one of the
Yeah.
most misquoted movies. Because they quote it wrong in Cable Guy, and then everybody always says, I even quote it wrong because it's fun. It's like Star Wars when everybody says, Luke, I am your father, but he never says that in the movie. Everybody always says, like, hello, Clarice, or whatever, but he never says that in Science.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because in Cable Guy, when they're at what the fuck's medieval times, he puts this chicken skin on his face. He goes,
Oh, good.
hello, Clarice.
I think maybe he was just like imitating him, but
Yeah, but like a lot of people go, you like quote the movie as. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just it's weird that it's kind of one of those things where everybody thinks that's in the movie, but it's not, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, you're
Sure.
right, it's not in there. Just like the Star Wars thing, it's like, oh, he doesn't actually ever say that.
He says no, Luke.
No.
He says no. I am your father.
yeah.
He never says Luke.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. It's one of
'Cause he
those.
said-
It's
'cause
one of those Mandela effects.
Yeah. God, don't get me started on that.
No, I don't. I'm not saying you guys are wrong, but
The Mandela effect is just people having shitty memory, and then people being easily influenced. Because it's like, if we came in here one day,
The Thing.
What?
The Thing.
Oh, I didn't even know we had one up. Oh God.
I just put it up. Yeah.
I don't think it's the thing. I'm fucking. Maybe I need to start looking at more movie posters. I don't fucking know. You know, it'd be really funny if you pull one up and then the movie was one of the posters. It was one of the posters right behind you. It's like, oh, Jurassic World. Oh, Mitch is listening to the official.
Sorry.
Turn it up.
You're right. That's the original.
Is it Batman?
I'm locked in. As
I'm gonna say
Thing.
Tim Burton's Batman. Because the spotlight, I know that has a spotlight on the cover.
You should know this, BJ, because you watch Stranger Things. It is the thing. They have this
Oh,
They have
wow,
this
okay.
poster in their room.
Turn that off?
That movie is responsible for the
seen
creation
it.
of the best makeup category for the Oscars because they did such a good job with the monster.
Because
That is a scary fucking monster.
The movie
too.
basically like holds up today.
Yes, it does. Very good.
'Cause of
I
how
watched
good
it
it
like
is.
2 years ago, and it's very good.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Kurt Russell battling a shape-shifting monster.
It's a daily struggle for him, though, in real life.
His face.
No, it's him battling a monster. It's just how Kurt Russell lives his life.
Remember when they sent him to the other side in South Park against the woodland critters? Says, I can't go through the portal. I'm just an actor. Yeah, but you were in that movie that was kind of like this once.
The Imagination Land.
That was a rough. Yeah, that was a
like
rough
That
episode.
was 3 or 4 episodes, I think.
3. It's Imagination Land trilogy.
Yeah.
They're raping me. Are you gonna try to rape us? No.
That's fucking. That just reminds me a lot of Happy Tree Friends. Just like the. Oh God.
2001: Space Odyssey.
No, this is clearly.
Oh.
This is obviously. Fuck. What movie is this?
I do.
I'm
Gosh.
giving you. I'm guessing you thought of that because you looked back and saw the moon poster.
No, it was the one of the next ones on the list that I had brought up.
Oh, then it's an 80s movie.
No, he just.
Could be.
No, I literally just Google stuff like movie posters or cool movie posters, and then it just brings up a bunch.
Oh, what if some of these might be fan made though?
I don't think they are.
No.
I think this is Blade Runner.
No, but Mitch, when you were listening to the video, I said it'd be funny if he brought one up and it was one of the posters behind him.
No, I heard that. And then Oh, fuck.
I mean, there's only 2 official
What the
ones out
fuck was
there.
that?
I'm sorry. I keep bumping my head against the
He's not used to being on that side.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a little different.
It is weird being over here.
It's like when
I can see things. I feel like Dwight in The Office when he's like, I need to switch spots with me. I can see more.
well,
I
like,
need more mega desk.
it's like if a cowboy wears his gun so long and like you're in a shootout and all of a sudden you reach like and it's not there. It's like you're so used to it even though you don't have it.
I had kind of almost the opposite thing, but the same thing. Because my leg hurt. It's really hard for me to drive with my leg because, for those who don't know, I had a tumor removed from my leg. Oh my god. But like switching my foot over to push down on the brake pedal kind of hurts because it flexes my calf muscle in a weird way, and that's where my stitches are. So I've been kind of sometimes using my left foot for my brakes.
Oh
But man, that's so fucking like you never think about how ingrained it is in your head. So I go to push down just a tiny amount.
It's
to
too
kinda
much.
Slow myself down. It's like I literally squealed my fucking tires a couple times just
It's
trying
amazing
to stop.
how like your feet don't have the same dexterity.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
When-
nuts.
when
It's
you
like when
were-
you try to jerk off with your left arm.
Although you should still have the dexterity because you used to drive manual.
Yeah, but that is you go all the way down and that's it.
That's true.
When you were a kid, when you were first learning how to drive, did you ever have the bad habit of trying to use both feet?
No, because I don't know because I remember driving so much when I was young, like 8 years old.
Jesus.
That I don't know if I ever like did or not.
I don't think I drove until I was like 10 or 11.
We used to go out on the lake and I would drive,
That's like a Wisconsin thing, yeah.
and then go karts up north.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was so used to driving go karts up north that it was always the steering column.
You just got to
divided the
get up
pedals.
close.
I'm gonna say Nightmare on Elm Street. The red, for some reason, the red.
What
makes
did the
me
moon
want-
have to do with that?
Because it's nighttime. I don't fucking know.
Fair.
I'm just trying to think of what would have red clouds. Like what movie would have red clouds?
I want to
I'm
say
so glad this one's being
that's the
good.
Jade Moon from Rogue Squadron.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
what
Take
if
you
this
back
is?
to '95. I'm gonna lock my answer in as Blade Runner, even though I know it's not.
I'm gonna stick with mine.
What do you say, Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah,
All right.
it's Star Wars. No, I'm just kidding. That's definitely our moon, so it's something on Earth.
That's not our moon.
Bullshit, it ain't our moon. That's the
Because
fucking.
it's fucking Dune.
Oh wow,
Is it
Yeah.
Dune on Mars?
No, it's like its own stuff.
it's its own world.
Yeah, it's like Star Wars, different galaxy type shit.
I bought my
think I've ever
dad
seen
Dune like 7 years ago and he never watched it. What a son
Those
of
are
a
the
bitch.
same. Those are the same fucking moon.
No, this has
Look at the crater.
this crater here is not here.
Oh,
Is it
it's
one
not-
of the-
maybe
isn't-
it's just because.
where's the
small on our
spice?
screen.
What? Oh, the spice.
Yeah, where's the spice? That's all I know.
Isn't that what? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I've never seen
I
it.
watched it years ago.
It's a movie I've always wanted to watch. I can't wait for the.
Never seen it.
Cannot wait for the one that Villeneuve is. in.
You know
Yeah.
what movie's even better than Dune?
What?
Doom
No.
by U Bowl.
Nope.
What? You Bowl made one?
Yeah, with The Rock.
No, that's you Bowl didn't make that.
Bullshit.
No, I didn't. I promise you, he didn't.
Caleb, key fact check.
He can fact check. He has
I
his
can.
phone.
Oh, sit on your phone during the
I'm
podcast.
finding another
what a
poster.
Shitty guest.
Wall of text.
Well, all the time.
Wow.
Doom is coming out as a movie.
Yeah, I think
Again.
Remaking it, right?
Andre Barkowik.
somebody
Barkowak.
else made a bad video game movie that wasn't you both.
No, Doom is another Doom movie will
The
be
people
coming
who made
out.
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh god.
It's called Doom Annihilation. It's being made by Tony Giglio.
Here's the thing.
An amazing
though.
name.
Giglio.
Here's the thing with the Mario Brothers movie.
Everything.
I don't consider that a fucking video game movie because it had nothing to do with the video game.
It's so horrible.
It was literally the character names. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
That there was no relation to. God, fuck. Why would they make? Look, Bob Hoskins, I can understand as Mario, but for fucking Leguizamo, John Leguizamo to be fucking Luigi is the biggest disgrace to casting.
Oh
Ever.
wow.
He's not Italian, I don't think. Isn't he fucking Cuban or something?
Who cares?
This is Hannibal or something. That's obviously Anthony Hopkins.
Is it?
Isn't it? Does that not look like Anthony Hopkins? Or am I fucking crazy? Oh, you want to do that because we just did Silence of the Lambs. What if it is?
The right.
But what if it is?
It is Anthony Hopkins.
It's the right.
Because that is him, right? In the right?
What?
The right. R-I-T-E.
Yeah, I think that's what it is because that's Anthony Hopkins, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's the only thing I can think of that when he would be
Alright.
staring like a fucking creep.
I was surprised Mitch knew this. Good job. Movie's pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I've never seen it.
If you kind of glance at it out of the corner of your eye, he looks like he's wearing the Magneto helmet.
Like this? Yeah, a little bit. I can see that.
There's a joke that Patton Oswalt's got where he talks about how Jesus, he got different superpowers as the Bible got rewritten. So he says, remember that time that they were interviewing Jesus? He's like, yeah, well, one time there's a bunch of us and there's a couple of crusts of bread and a couple of fish, and then all of a sudden everyone had a nice tasty meal. And they're like, holy shit, why don't we put you in the Avenger? No, he was trying out for DC for the Justice League, but they're like, why don't you join the Avengers? They'll take anybody. I mean, they got a guy with a fucking bow and arrow, for God's sakes.
my God.
It's like, could you imagine they're recruiting people from sporting goods stores? Hey, I like the way you jump rope. How would you like to take on Ultron?
God.
Hey, at least Hawkeye makes fun of himself.
Ultron. How would you like to take on Ultron? Yeah, dude, I'm killing it today on these.
Killing it. It's because that's all your head is filled with is movie posters.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
true.
who also starred in
Angelina Jolie.
Doom?
Oh.
Carl Urban.
Oh, yeah. you're
Straight
right.
from Alex's
Yes. Yeah.
That movie
Carl Urban I like Carl
He's
Urban.
versatile.
was
Yeah.
so fucking bad.
I liked it.
But so good. Like
I watch it just for the ending.
the first person scene was probably.
Oh, dude, that's my least favorite part of the movie.
Can you imagine a whole movie like that? I mean, there's
Hey, there
that
is
one movie,
Hardcore Henry.
But I mean, like a
Hardcore
shooter,
Henry is the perfect
like
version
a, like
of that.
a first-person shooting game movie.
Yeah.
It's called Hardcore Henry.
It's not a shooter. That's a parkour
my-
movie.
my-
It's a
friend-
shooter. He shoots a lot of people in that movie.
Did you hear that they're making a sequel to that?
Good.
But because of the diversity that Hollywood wants, they want a mentally challenged person. They're gonna call it Hardcore Henry.
Damn, bro. That was a good joke. 'Cause
Sorry.
you had me set up so
no, dude,
well.
I heard they were gonna make a.
That was really good.
Holy
fuck.
I heard they were gonna make a underwater one.
Damn, bro. That was,
was gonna be
so good.
Crabcore Henry.
God damn it! If they just have the entire Smokeahonis or whatever playing in the background. Did you see that
Stick.
article where they revealed that in an interview, one of the guys from Attack Attack said that they recorded a third album.
Oh,
but
yeah, Shomo.
they never released it.
Yeah, because he said after they recorded that last album, he's like, yeah, we went back a couple weeks later and recorded another album.
Oh
it's
my-
just sitting somewhere.
On a fucking MacBook somewhere.
Oh, that's like way in
It's probably
somebody's...
sitting in a studio somewhere, like, just unable to be released.
Yeah, because I think he
man.
recorded that last album, right? What was that called? Was that a self-titled album? What
No,
was
it's
that?
called This Is War. It's one of their best.
That was a good album.
It's because it's like proto Beartooth.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it seemed like one of those ones where he kind of wrote everything.
Well,
and
he
then-
definitely did all of it.
There's that same YouTube channel I mentioned, like he makes a lot of good points for why Attack Attack was like the pioneer of that
They
entire genre.
Definitely were.
And the guy who produced them like kind of invented that sound that everybody followed after that. This is Alice. Just kidding.
I saw that movie on a plane.
God, she's holding her boobie.
/ this movie.
No, her fucking hand is under her skin or something. I can see how it's like. Or she's a ghost. What's going on with those fingers? What the fuck's going
I
on?
don't know. Bothering me though.
The audience gets to see this one because it's a
It's obviously over her face.
sketchy one.
Because it looks like the corner of the eye right next to the knuckle of her index finger, right? No, that's her thumb. What is it over? What is she touching? Is she touching a face? That's not a face.
Is
It's
it
not
her
her-
boob?
It's definitely not a boob. I know boobs when I see
Breast
boobs.
tickle?
But that's hair on the right? That's got to be hair.
Could
Like
still
a
be.
redhead. So it's obviously Bryce Dallas Howard. She's the only redhead in Hollywood.
Jurassic World.
What the fuck could this be?
I'm gonna say It's obviously it's got to be a horror movie. I'm gonna say.
Man, this is just great.
I don't know, man.
Give us a hint.
Great
Give us a
airtime.
genre.
It's a horror movie.
Oh no. Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Oh no, I love that.
The Exorcism of fucking Billy Bob Thornton. I don't know. There's so many got those
jeez.
goddamn movies.
He has his own festival called Babapalooza.
What?
I'm not joking. It's on his website.
Is it the
What the fuck?
Well, that's a throat. I think that's her throat.
I'm gonna say it's The Nun.
No.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say the. What fucking horror movie is a redhead?
I bet you it's not even red hair. What if it's wood, like the side of a ship or something?
Oh jeez.
I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
Go ship.
I don't know what the hell that is.
The Devil Wears Prada.
All right, you guys lose.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
It's called Oculus.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, I was right that it was under like in her skin.
Yeah.
That's a really
Yeah.
shitty Photoshop job, though.
Yes, it is.
I hate when I see that. Like people get paid millions of dollars.
I don't know about that.
Who pay millions of dollars? Like marketing wise. What movie is this?
The Steely McSteel face here.
That is
Steely
That is Steely McSteely.
Dumb fucking.
Right?
There's another one. Somebody got paid millions. Some marketing firm got paid millions of dollars.
What's that in his
Come up
other
with that.
hand?
It's a terrible towel. This thing right here.
It's
Yeah.
It's a
It's
room
It's
skimmy.
just, it just says Steelers
to
on it.
wipe his sweat from working such a shit
It's like
job.
for the fans to wave around during the fucking
yeah.
drives and shit.
Where the fuck's OSHA? He's carrying a beam over his shoulder.
Yeah, no
That?
shit.
Can't do that.
You're supposed to have one person at each end, probably.
I've done that.
And carried I-beams?
Yeah. They're not that.
Over
Like
your
an 8-foot
shoulder?
I-beam.
Oh.
You can carry one on by yourself.
Dude, the ones
They're
that
heavy,
we
but-
the ones that we have at mid-states like go the length of the plant.
Like
Beams?
100-footers.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Well, I'm
It's a
sure
lot
they're
of
in
beam.
sections, but like, yeah. It's pretty long.
You got anything else for us, BJ? I'm tired of this game.
Wow, Jesus.
Well, you want me to come up with a new game?
I want you to be a host and do something else.
I was talking about fucking shit. Man, you threw me off with that one. Okay. What time is it?
Oh my god. It's 8:38.
So, Mitch, tell us about yourself. You
Oh
never
my
really did.
God.
You never, all this
comes-
shit, and you never fucking told us about yourself.
He did. He opened up.
I don't like me.
Nobody does. But anyway.
No one likes themselves.
No,
Truly.
that's not what I meant.
I think the
I
goal
know
in
what you
life is
meant.
to die hating yourself the least.
What are you watching
Damn.
lately?
Lately, nothing.
I just. No.
Your
Caleb, what are
your
you watching
doorbell
lately?
cam.
Yeah, doorbell cam. What?
What are you watching lately?
I don't know. A bunch of The Office.
It's not bad.
I'm just watching a lot of stuff I've already seen, just because I don't have a lot of time to watch things. So it's on when I'm going to sleep.
Mhm.
So I want something.
That's
I've
kind
seen
of what
before.
I've mostly been doing lately, too.
I just want something I've seen before.
But yeah, that show Glow, definitely if you haven't watched all that, I recommend it. And then The Boys.
It glows pretty interesting, actually.
It's
Pretty neat show.
I just got to the scene or the part where you see the blonde chick naked, and then you see the British chick naked. So it gets really good.
Holy shit!
A lot of titties in that.
A lot of
show.
titties. No
You guys
dicks.
ever heard of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
No, I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
Well, apparently she shows her boobies in the first episode, and they're spectacular.
Every time I hear that, though, I think that
They're real and
people are
spectacular.
talking about what's that movie about the dude who made Wonder Woman?
I know what you're talking about. It's on Hulu.
Yeah, he fucking was a polygamist and had 2 wives. And so it's a movie about them. But it's like Marvelous,
Yeah, I know what
Something-
you're talking about. I don't know what it is though.
which is weird. Like back then, or not, polygamy's not weird, but the fact that he was totally just fucking had a bisexual wife that was with a bisexual girl, and then he was kind of involved back in the
That's
those
awesome.
back in those days. That's not a very common thing.
Still.
But yeah, I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, man.
Join us next. Are you taking your time off next week, or when are you
Yeah.
taking your? Okay. I guess join us back maybe Tuesday. I might be in this fucking chair again. Maybe we'll.
You know,
all
you're
take a
not gonna be able
break.
to use this laptop if I'm not here, right?
That's fine.
I can't let you see all my porn.
I could see her. I can fucking cyber hack you and see our porn anyway.
Oh, you don't want to see what I have.
I know it's ISIS beheading videos. We went over this.
Yeah. Join us Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. We'll be here Tuesday.
We'll have an exciting guest.
Will we?
I don't know.
We'll think of something. Even if we don't
27th, we do have a guest for sure.
Even if we don't podcast
Sweet.
on Tuesday, we'll have something going. We'll stream something.
We'll do something fun Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll do something. So tune in to at least the Ice Your Driveway page, if not the Weekend Journal page on Tuesday, and we'll do something cool.
You won't regret it. Or maybe you will.
Maybe.
Who knows?
We'll see.
It'll be cool.
Anyway, thanks for joining us, Mitch. Our guest, Mitch.
He owns a really cool podcast called Weekend Adrenaline.
Yeah, you
He's the
should check it
host.
out sometime.
It's pretty neat.
Where can they find you?
And he fell asleep over there. He is just okay. he's
My eyes
fine.
are open.
Oh, they're open.
My eyes have been open this whole time.
No, it just looked you like slumped. It just looked like you're napping a little bit.
I was dead.
Taking a quick one.
Got anything you want to plug, Mitch? While you're here on my show?
Well, Nikki's on vacation, so I can't really.
Where's she at?
Yeah, where's Nikki gone?
Not like specifics, but like is she like somewhere or just like I don't know?
128 Elm Street,
What-
North Dakota. She is in Michigan, I think. She's with some family. She's.
Are they Upers or are they real Michiganites?
I don't know, to be honest.
Continental Michigan.
I don't know, to be honest. I think she never actually showed me
Wow.
where. She's told me, but she never showed me. I feel bad.
Did she?
Let your lady run off to
Did she talk about the drive? How long that was going to be?
Yeah, she's driving through the night, which
So it's probably continental.
she's really responsible though. She's told me she's told me
Should just
that
take the ferry across Lake Michigan.
Yeah, it probably would be a better idea.
I don't
It's a lot of money.
I
Actually,
don't know what she does, but she tells me like if she ever dozes off, she like pulls over to rest stops and sleeps and stuff, and like it's weird how like concerned I got, and I'm like, well, this is a human being that's capable of making smart decisions. Why the hell am I worried?
Because
like
there are a lot of people.
she survived this long. Like
Because there's a lot of human beings out there that aren't capable of making smart decisions.
But if they're our age, then they've made enough decisions to stay alive. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
I don't know, man.
To live this long, you don't have to be smart, but there's definitely way more stupid people that like should be dead.
some people get lucky.
It's like
true, a lot
that
of
fucking drone shot of the people in Walmart's parking lot, and they're
What?
so fat that it's a drone shot of this massive couple that has a dolly, and it's got a thing of mayo on the back of it 'cause it's so big it has to be carried by a dolly.
oh my goodness.
Like, yeah, we are not at dolly level of obesity, but like, I think more people are obese, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember when everyone was saying like, oh my god, we're just gonna be all big fat fucks, and like Wally was saying that and
Yeah.
shit, and now it's like there's like this fitness epidemic.
I was gonna say
not
like,
epidemic, but like
we're not to by and large.
no,
yet.
no.
Can you do me a favor quick and just Google image like fat lady Cheez-Its? And Mitch needs to see this image if he hasn't already. And just put it up so I can point to the one if it's.
I have
if it
not
shows
seen
up.
this yet.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. She's got a block of cheese and then in the back. She's got Cheez-Its in her bag.
It's a woman.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think
But,
you're
like,
right.
Just sitting there eating a fucking block of cheese in the middle of nowhere with a thing.
I thought that was her
Cheez-Its.
hair, but that's like a backwards hat.
It's just like,
At what
what's
level?
going on?
She's got style.
I think I've always wanted to do a game where you pull up just a random picture of anything and
Okay.
just like start asking questions about stuff in the back.
We just dissect what's
Like,
going on. Like what is
dissect
this
it.
person
Where
doing
are
right
they?
here? Like,
Yeah.
What is
why
this?
is that kid
There's
touching the
also
Pepsi logo?
There's
on the
also
Pepsi
a
machine?
pond in the back for some reason.
Dude's got his feet
Like
in
where
it.
are they? What are all these people doing? Is this a park?
You know she's missing a leg. Oh, I thought she was missing a leg.
Oh, they're both there.
But
They're hiding.
here's the thing about this picture, and this is weird. So
Her glasses look like they're bent, like opposite, like from
From the width of her face.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
probably a parade of some sort that's going on. But yeah, my dad listens to conservative radio on the in all the work trucks all the time, so it's like always on when I get in the truck. And it's, a lot of times I'll listen to it just to see what they're saying. And they're talking about like today they're talking about like implant things that they're experimenting with to like make you lose cravings for food, like so you can help lose weight. But then they brought up a good point that like they should give those to the people who are in these people's lives, because it's like that person right there didn't fucking buy that block of cheese. Somebody went and did that for them and is enabling them to be that.
I guess.
Like
They're
there are people-
enabling, but it's also that person's decision not to pick that up with her fat fucking arm.
But okay, but let's say this. not to single your mom out, but what if your mom turned into that? Like, she couldn't get out, she couldn't move, basically. And she's like, Mitch, I need you to go get me some Fritos, some Doritos, some Cheetos, and just like list all the shit off. And you're like, okay, Mom.
To answer your question, well, it would be hard to say no, because it's like she's like handing me money. It's like, do it for me. I'm your mother. It'd be hard to say no.
Just put it in your pocket and walk away. But
chase this money.
No,
bitch.
you go get her a bunch of veggies instead.
Oh my God! Feed her like Kevin.
Yes.
Eat it. Oh my God!
This is
Why are
new
you
food
eating it
for me.
stem first? I don't know. This is a new food for me.
Can you do it, Kevin? It sounded like you were about to, but then you just went with your own voice.
I don't think that I can. I've never tried. I'll be honest.
It's a new food for me. No, I don't have
This is
it.
a new food for me.
Ooh, I feel
I-
like if you worked on it,
Yeah,
you
like
could get it.
Now, son,
One cookie.
I could possibly do a Kevin voice, but I would much prefer to do this voice
Oh,
right
God,
here.
Obama's here.
I know. Yeah.
Well,
the
the reason-
former chief of America.
The reason that you're doing Obama is because you've already got it nailed down.
That is very true.
The thrill of
Yeah.
working is to improve on something new.
I'll definitely work
If I don't
on.
get a first try,
I can definitely work on some other impressions. I had a different one the other day, and I forgot it though.
It's really hard to like when somebody's like, oh, like you always do that, like, oh, do that girl voice again. It's like I don't remember.
I tell Nikki,
I do have a good valley. I have a good valley girl.
Oh my God, I can't believe you say that.
Oh my God, I can't believe your shoes. They are just so
Girl, no, stop
pretty.
it. Girl, you're a shit.
Where did you go shopping for your shoes?
Steam Valley Mall.
Jesus Christ, when did Danielle get here?
Oh my God, shit.
I'm from California.
We should do a whole podcast like that sometime.
All Valley girl all the time.
Kel, did you get the stream key?
I got the stream key off the internet.
Oh my God, I can't believe
I got it on Etsy. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. People opening Etsy shops now.
I just saw this on Pinterest. And I was like, I have to do my own podcast. Oh my God, that'll be our Tuesday special when Mitch is gone.
Oh
Let's do a Valley Girl podcast.
We can just do a.
You do Obama, I'll do
I
it.
say we can just do a President Obama interview. You know, I'm just checking in after my term, after the next term is up. Maybe I might run again. You know, that'll be a surprise. You know,
Third term.
I gotta when I'm alone.
all you have to do is skip one term.
When you guys
serve
leave,
again.
I'm gonna work on my impressions and figure out what's a good one because I can do a lot of them, but I don't want to do one now and like
fuck
it'd
up.
be bad.
Yeah.
And then you guys will be like, no, you fucking suck. Never do that again. You guys are mean.
Yeah, we can be.
Like every time
We can be mean in our own ways.
Yeah.
We can all hurt each other very badly in our own ways.
I could hurt you very badly. You could never walk again. you're like the fucking.
Are you gonna
cheese
fuck
block
me
lady.
so good that you won't be able to stand?
Yes.
I'm gonna. What's the weirdest like thing you said about somebody you wanted to have sex with?
God.
I remember this one chick had a lazy eye, and it was in high school. And I was standing outside gym class, and I was like, I leaned into one of my buddies. I was like, I'd fuck her so hard her eye would go straight.
Oh.
And then I'd keep going until it was fucking crooked again.
The
Do you
other
really,
way.
do you really want me to? I've said something really embarrassingly creepy to a girl.
To a girl. Oh shit.
Yeah, to her face.
What'd you say?
Well, it was like right
I'm the
after.
guitarist of Dream Theater.
Dude, that made me laugh so hard when you're like, put a picture of yourself as your background. And go,
Is this
you? Guess why it's not? Because it's me. And it's like a picture of me from like 5 minutes ago at the bar.
With her in the background. Oh my God, you look so familiar. Oh wait, I have a picture.
It's me.
Take a picture of her and then go up to her and be like, you look so familiar. Oh, here's why, and then just show her the picture of her.
You.
Oh, I'm going to jail.
Dude, I was like a year out of high school, and I told this girl once, I'm like, I want to see you tonight. She's wasted. It was like 9:30 p.m. even. It was early. She's like, I feel like I'm gonna puke, and I said, I'd hold your hair for you.
That's creepy.
It's like
Honestly,
It's embarrassingly dumb.
I don't know
that's
about that.
beta. That's beta as fuck.
Yes, it
you just like
is.
instantly
Beta?
friend zone
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's like the I'm the gay friend.
It's also a little rapey.
Yeah. It was all the bad shit rolled into one. I was also very 18 and very
You were 18.
I was very right out of high school.
was
Yeah.
You're 18.
Where were you?
Yeah.
You at a party?
No, I was at the movie theater. She was just drinking somewhere.
Oh, I was like, damn, are you at a bar at 18? What the
No,
fuck kind
no.
of IDs you got going?
No, I never fake. I had a fake ID. I never snuck in. I went to Coliseum and got a beer when I was like 20, I think. Yeah, it was before I was 21.
He just walked in. They
Throw
didn't
them
check
under
you.
the bus for breaking the law. Wow.
Fucking who cares? They just remodeled. They got money.
Breaking the law.
They got a fucking arcade. I still can't believe nobody ever told me that.
I took you there. I'm like, look, and you're like, oh,
you
that's
didn't
cool.
take me there. I had to follow you there because you fucking abandoned us.
He was
You do it every time.
going on an adventure, all right? You can't blame
That
him.
was back
on an
when
adventure.
that was back when I didn't have a girlfriend. I was looking for some ass.
He had to go find
Yeah,
some
and you didn't
adventure.
even fucking. You like 10
we
girls.
were just perfectly content to sit at the bar and be sad with ourselves, sing fucking December one more time.
Remember that one time when we were at the bar and you went up to
Mitch is like, yeah,
you went up to
yeah.
that girl you know and you're like, hey, my friend thinks you're hot, and then she looked at me and went, ew.
What the fuck?
That was because the one girl was a bitch. The one with the huge knockers.
Okay, so I did lie before when I said that nobody could ever say anything to hurt my feelings. That might be the only time that I've ever been like,
the
oh,
hell?
But you let somebody who didn't know get into your heart that way. Like you let them hurt your feelings. Whereas like to me, if a person who I care for and trust and I've like known for a while and like is my friend, that's who hurts me. Like if a complete stranger was like, you're a fucking loser, I'm like, fuck you.
I just mean with like base level insults. Like if I sat here and went, Mitch, you're fucking ugly, you wouldn't be like, oh my god. Like if you sat here and called me fucking, if you roasted me right now, but if like me and you were dating for 2 years and we're planning on getting married, and then you said I'm a big piece of shit and you hate me and then break up with me, that would hurt my heart. Not that that's ever happened.
Speaking from experience?
No.
No.
But no, anyway, no, I was joking.
Mitch's face.
But yeah, like,
He's just like, holy fuck.
you sitting here being like, oh yeah, you're fucking ugly and you have a shitty car and you fucking,
I won't move in with you because your house sucks.
yeah, that. It's like, okay,
What was
whatever.
that?
That sounded like a fucking dog.
It sounded like a howl, like, oh! What are you squeaking
Stop.
under?
Make it stop.
Make it stop.
All right. But yeah, I don't think you can make me cry.
No.
Unless you started like quoting.
I probably
fucking
couldn't.
The
No.
Office.
You could make me cry pretty easily.
I know I could.
I'm crying right now, actually. You can't tell.
Think about Endgame.
My tears are invisible.
Gap it, Sam. On your left.
Left.
Do you know what that's from?
No, what?
On your left.
What's it from?
It's from Winter Soldier.
Wow. Wow. That's interesting. It's not like I've seen that movie 50 fucking times.
You haven't watched it 50 times.
One that.
Yeah.
Okay, good point. Okay, you win.
Someone didn't know that the other day, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's in Winter Soldier." It's like, "I haven't seen that," and I walked away.
Whatever. You want to hear a bad didn't know something from a movie? And I think I might have brought this up once already. But about Inglourious Bastards, have I mentioned that yet? Because I rewatched that like a week or two ago. Nice. And I don't know if maybe I just forgot that this was a thing that I knew, or if I just was really stupid the fucking probably 10 other times I've watched that movie. But the fact that it's Shoshana in the beginning and she's the theater owner just like never connected in my brain.
Really?
I don't know why. Even though they show the flashback of her running away.
You didn't know that was the same character for like the first couple times, or what?
I must not have, because when I watched it again, it like
Damn,
clicked. I was
bro.
like, "Oh, wait a minute!"
That's crazy.
Unless I just had not seen it in so long that I forgot about that.
It is a long ass movie.
Oh, if was,
God, I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies of all.
Do you mind if I smoke? Pulls out a massive ivory pipe.
It's like, it's such a serious scene, but it's that part makes it like so funny. Like it just tells you so much about that guy's character.
Tarantino's just a master of tension.
That's a bingo.
That's a bingo.
That was
Is that
a
how you
fake.
say it?
Bingo.
Is that what you say?
We say bingo.
Oh,
Bingo.
I'm the little man.
I love that. Fucking Ryan from the.
I'm the little man.
You're much taller in person. Fucking, that movie's so good.
Now I gotta watch it again. Fuck.
The only funnier Nazi in anything was the Key and Peele Hitler sketch from their show.
Yeah.
We're like, you'll never believe who I saw at the supermarket the other day. Adolf Hitler. And then the guy's like trying to fucking point to the dead body that's still alive. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, did you see Adolf Hitler in the grocery store? I didn't fucking think so.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so good. It's who's the guy? It's the guy from Modern Family or whatever. I forget the actor's
Oh, the
name.
gay guy. or the dad? Oh, the dad,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, we'll watch it after this. But yeah, that's the end. We should wrap it up here. It's about 9
tune
o'clock.
in on next Tuesday for some spicy
Meatballs.
some Mitchless weekend adrenaline action. We will miss him, but he's got to take a break. He's got to take a vacation.
Yeah. We all need a break.
We need some breaks once in a while. But yeah, actually, you might be able to tune in this weekend to some special action. Maybe on a Saturday night, we'll see. Might have something cool coming towards you from
Are
the
we
Icy
planning on
Driveway
streaming
page.
that?
Possibly.
Okay.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we're comfortable with that. Otherwise, it'll be some pre-recorded content coming down the pipe. But
And check out the the live music or the music recordings from Icy Driveway
at the live
from Bottom of the Lake and
live
Disaster
studio
One.
sessions.
Those are pretty cool.
Go like Weekend Adrenaline on YouTube. If you have a Google account, just go on YouTube,
Subscribe.
find the page and subscribe to it because that helps us immensely.
Make like 10 accounts. If you're a real fan or a real friend of any of us, you will make 10 Gmail accounts.
10 different ones. They're free to make.
Yeah, they're free. It takes at least 5 minutes each. It's only an hour and a half of your time. Just
Only.
subscribe 10 times. And make sure you like the page, like the studio page, send nudes, and that's it.
Also find Icy Driveway Studios on YouTube and subscribe to that. But thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.